Got STS in the background. What's going on, man? How you been, man?
Man, I'm good.
Yeah?
How you feeling, man?
I'm doing good, brother. Another wonderful week out here in Hotlanta. I was in Macon today.
Love it. How's the weather in Macon today?
Macon is decent, man. I got to admit, it's nice out there. It seems like it's always warmer in Macon than it is in Atlanta.
That was my next question. Was it warmer? Because it was a little chilly out here today.
Yeah, it was
raining
warm.
too.
I think I understand. Why does it rain so damn much in Atlanta?
It does rain, and when it rains the whole day.
Gave us the damn snow for the rain.
Yeah. Then
I'll get that.
how about that? It doesn't come. The sun doesn't come out till the day after. No, just you don't get no part of the sun at all when it rains. It's gonna rain the whole day, the whole night.
This is recording the basement, y'all.
That
We're
was
live, though.
I was in Illinois.
Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir, for sure,
We
man.
moved on.
So how you like it, Atlanta, man? You out here now, how you like it?
Well, I always loved Atlanta.
Uh-huh.
Atlanta's always my favorite place to go. I always wanted to move here, so it's just finally something. It was an opportunity to move here, so it was just inevitable. It was gonna happen.
It worked out, huh?
Yeah,
You know, I never thought about moving here ever.
yeah. That I know that about you.
Never thought about moving to Atlanta, man.
Do you recall all the times I used to come back from Atlanta and I'm like, man, Atlanta. And
Now you're like, nah.
you'd be like, yeah. Give me the shady shrug. Like,
So I'm gonna go ahead and put it out there because since Kevin Hart put it out there, I used to not. I ain't gonna say I'm homophobic, but when I think about Atlanta, I was thinking about Atlanta. It's just like a whole bunch of gay folks. I'm like, why would I want to move out there? The reason I bring it up, obviously, is because you know what's going on with Kevin Hart.
that's actually what everybody does.
Yeah.
When it comes to Atlanta, that's when people
But
have
is
never
that-
been here before. That's the first thing they like. You out there with all those gays? And I'm like,
But is that homophobic? Like I ain't going to Arizona because I got too many spiders. Am I a spider?
I mean-
am I arachnophobia?
I guess
Is it okay to have arachnophobia? I mean, they make it seem like because
they do
Because you heard the stuff with Kevin Hart, right?
about what he said and how he.
First of all, he said it when he was 30.
And that was a long time ago.
That dude 40
And
now.
he backed out of the Oscars because
Yeah.
they pulled that back up again.
It's crazy, man.
So I guess it's gonna
Dude.
never held
Hey,
against
what's
Come
up?
on in, man. Talk to the people.
Oh, you saw it yet?
Yeah, come on, you good?
you.
You can wash my hands.
Your shirt over in the corner too, the one that you left here last week.
All right.
Go ahead, man.
Go ahead. We here. We got it.
We
We
just
good.
chatting, man. But yeah, man. So the Oscars was telling him to go ahead and delete.
Again.
Yeah, actually apologize for some tweets he did back when he was 30. The funny thing about that is, you want this man to apologize for some shit he wrote when he was 30. I don't even remember some of the shit I did yesterday.
Not even.
And the whole point is, I'm not saying. So I get both sides of the story. Apologize because the Oscars have had a lot of bullshit. You know,
Yeah.
Oscars so white,
Yeah.
boycotting. They trying to have one time they can have a show with no problems, no hashtags.
Okay.
I get that, but he a grown ass man.
My problem with that is, I'm sure out of all the people that they've had host the Oscar, he is not the only one that got some skeletons.
Oh no.
So I'm sure that there was some things that everybody else probably did when they were younger, but I guess social media wasn't around to track them either. So I
Exactly.
guess I kind of get that, but still, if he's already admitted to it, apologized for it, I feel like why does he have to do that again to appease you? He's already done that.
Exactly.
So
Ain't nothing to apologize.
I don't get it.
That's right. That's the America we live in, though. Now you see that thing on the news with the girl at the where was she at? She was at the child services spot, and they tried to yank the baby out of her hands.
Yeah, that's the one where she was on the floor protesting, and yeah, I did see that.
So-
Bad sight to see.
So I was listening to the Read with Kid Fury.
Okay, what's
And,
that?
he was talking about the fact that, well, not he was, but the other host, I forgot her name. They was talking about the fact that I guess she had been there for 4 hours waiting, and I guess in child services you can't sit on the floor. You got to sit on the actual spot. Like you got to stand up or sit in the chair.
Okay, am I sitting here?
It's good?
Yeah, you good. Oh, I don't know. I ain't tried it yet.
Oh, I love the pineapple. There, the peanut, the one you got.
Yeah, go ahead. Come on, jump in.
Yeah.
You fight over that one, yeah. So he is tall and long.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just staying when you staying, just staying close.
Hey, my bad, yo. You know what I'm saying? We had a Christmas party where we had a luncheon from 12 to 2 and then
That's all right, man.
after hours. So I was like, yo, man. I had to go out there. I was like, man. I got hit quick, though. Traffic was crazy
I bet.
smooth.
Yeah,
I tried to
get
get
the rain outside.
I don't know, but
Everybody was going to the house.
I got hit quick.
Atlanta traffic ain't no joke, man.
Yeah.
I had Shorty. She looked at the
You know we live too, right?
yeah.
Oh, look out, my guy! Like,
Hey,
we live right now,
bro. You
bro.
gonna say some stuff that
She looked at
maybe.
it and she was like, "Man, you was tearing them cherry things up, huh?"
Everybody wanna know. So let me explain something to y'all. This is pretty much the official candy of this show. I ain't gonna lie to you. It's cherry sour. Somebody else was like, "Is they Red Hots?" Somebody else hit me up and said, "Man, what is that y'all be eating on the show?" It's actually cherry sours. So did you see the thing with the girl at the child services that got the baby ripped out of her arms?
Yeah.
So the whole thing was she was sitting there for like 4 hours, right?
Yeah.
And the whole thing is you can't sit in child services. You have to stand up or sit down if there's a chair.
Yeah.
But it was so crowded that there was no chair. So she had been there for 4 hours
Yeah.
and sat on the floor. Security saw what was going on, was like, the hell with it. Let's go ahead and call the police. They call the police, right?
Yeah.
Police come there and they start trying to get the woman up that way. They
Yeah.
yanking the baby out of her hands. I'm like, yo, that's
Yeah, that's a
extreme.
little bit much.
You know, and I'm watching the video, so I don't know context of when I first see it. I'm just like, damn, what the hell's going on? So as I'm watching the video, I see the context of it. Save me some shit. Autumn says, save her some cherry sours.
Hey.
But think about it.
Yeah.
So as I'm watching the context of the video, I don't really know what's going on, so I had to figure it out. And I was like, dang, can you imagine with a 1-year-old baby in child services for over 4 hours waiting to get some service?
I can imagine.
I'm just saying, that seemed like a trip to me.
That sounds super uncomfortable.
And then you gotta sit there the whole time waiting for somebody to help you out?
But you actually, if you listen to the opposing view, like the security guards, what they saying, it kind of put a little bit context. It's always two sides to the story.
What's the other side of it? What's up, CC? We doing good. Hopefully you doing good too. What's the other side of it though?
Basically, they said that they was just trying to talk to her, let her know, and she just started getting irate. And then once she got irate, and then the cops came, that's when the baby wasn't in her arms at first.
Oh,
It was in the stroller or whatever. When she saw the cops come, that's when she went and grabbed it.
Okay, so I didn't hear that story. So I'm thinking I'd be irate too after 4 hours.
So
I was thinking the baby should be irate after 4
So
hours.
the
It's a
thing is-
1-year-old.
Exactly. How do you get a 1-year-old to sit still that long without,
Give them a mic.
going outside or something?
So it wasn't like she had it in the arm 4 hours. You know what I mean? She had it in the carriage, and they were like, "Hey, you have to stand up or whatever." And she started to get, irate, which understandable. Waiting 4 hours.
But I don't even know why that's a rule that you have to stand up. If it's too crowded, you've been there for 4 hours waiting on something, and now you at the 4 hour mark. Sit your ass down.
They let so many people sit around. You got to step over people to get around. Some people would, they don't have no manners. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not justifying what they did in regards of ripping, the
Yeah.
kid out the arms. It's not that serious.
It was not. It was not.
You right, these cherry sours be fire. I don't even know why we eat them like we, man, I'm telling you, I done ran through like
Calling them like Tic Tacs.
it was like bags. I got bags of these suckers in the house. Just for the show.
He all about a bag. He got that bag.
Yeah.
That bag.
So, yo, if y'all want to talk about any other topics tonight with this celibacy thing we got going on, definitely hit me up so I can know. Just to give y'all a quick heads up with the show, last week's episode hit about 2,900 views, and our Facebook page is growing on subscribers, and we're going to still be promoting that Facebook page. And for most of y'all that actually listen in, you notice that we shoot the live show just live and get that to y'all, the way it is. The edited version of our show always is on YouTube. YouTube is Real Talk to You. For everybody that's tuning in right now, I'm gonna ask you to go ahead and share this live, because we might disconnect and reconnect again when she gets here to let her set up. But when you connect with us, always share the live. Let other people know what you're watching. It's Real Talk to You. We interact with the people. Y'all got show topics. I got tons and tons of people that I can bring in and talk about anything at all times.
You gonna take a picture of that?
Yeah, man.
Or what?
He took a picture of the
Cherry sours. And I know y'all see the shirt on the table. That's Create My Tees too. That's one of the shirts we had left. And what I'm gonna start doing is raffling off different shirts from different sponsors. So like as we do more shows, like the shirt I had on last week, the YouTube Real Talk to You, we're gonna just basically get that out. Like if you one of our fans that end up sharing the show to a lot of other people, we'll go ahead and mail you a shirt. Ain't no big thing. We're looking for at least 10 different shares, and we'll pick 1 out of 10. What we get from y'all. So keep sharing the show, and we're gonna keep doing what we can to make sure we take care of our fans.
Share it. Keep
Hey, bro,
sharing.
going off topic. What happened to you at the gym, man?
I was there.
I'm talking about yesterday.
What was this day? Wednesday, right?
Yeah.
You went to the gym.
I went to the gym.
What time you went?
Wait a minute, Wednesday. I didn't go to the gym.
Yeah, I know.
You know what happened? I'm gonna tell you straight up. I woke up. I had broken sleep. That's what happened. I woke up at 4 and I went to go take another nap.
Yeah.
That nap lasted my ass right till 8 o'clock. Now I did go to the gym this morning. See, I went Tuesday twice,
Oh, okay.
and I went today. I only did once today, but I went Tuesday twice. No, matter of fact, you know what I did though? I worked out that night. So Tuesday I did twice. Wednesday I worked out that night, and then that Thursday this morning I was in Macon. So I worked out in Macon. Oh, I got this other host I'm gonna bring on eventually. She's a anchor woman out there in Macon,
Oh, yeah.
and she wants to talk about anything conversation. She's looking to do that.
Yo, let's talk about this hip hop, yo.
What do you want to talk about?
Hey,
Tell me.
man.
Hold on, what version of hip hop? Have you heard that new Nas?
Yeah, the new Nas is tight.
Woo!
You know what I'm saying?
Fire.
Never disappoint.
Hey, you know what? I think it's going in circles, man. I think it's getting back to lyrics.
Hip hop and lyrics.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
disagree with you on that.
Why you say that?
It's a slow process. I will say that.
It's all about
slow.
who you listen to.
It's
Because
coming.
if you surround yourself with Nas's and the Jay-Z's, then that's all you hear. But I guarantee, look on the Billboard charts right now,
Yeah.
suckers ain't even make the charts. It's a dude that it's a dude you don't even know on the charts right now for a song who knows what. Think about that little weird haired dude, 6ix9ine. He was on the chart. He's been on the charts for a long time.
And he gonna be there.
And I ain't never bought his album, never checked him out, but that dude was a killer on the. And
charts.
think about it, who was listening to him? The young cats,
Yeah.
not us. So that was hip hop. The hip hop you talking about is because of who you surround yourself with. That's why that's on fire.
Nah, if you look at some of the new cats that's coming out, you know, of course they don't have a household name because, like you said, they are into that bouncing,
Yeah.
you know, non-lyrical stuff. You know what I'm saying? But if you a real hip hop head and whatnot, you know, there's a lot of artists coming out now with lyrics. They busting.
Yeah.
They spitting that thing. You know, that freestyle. All you gotta do is look at Funk Flex freestyles.
Yeah.
These
But
young
those are
boys-
battle rappers though.
No, it's not battle rappers. He having artists come on his show and he be like, "Hey, go ahead."
So
And they
who
going
you
in-
talking about in general? Because the people I know, see, I watch a lot of battle rap, and I know
Yeah.
the ones he be having on there is like Arsenal, like Tay Rock, DNA. You know, them type of cats that I always listen to.
Well, we can let's check it out right now. You know,
Well, I mean, music.
Unfortunately, y'all can't see it.
Rap. I mean, music is like that though. It get periods where it's all about lyrics, and gets periods where it's
Yeah,
all about
yeah.
clubs and it's all about dancing.
But it ain't been about that lately. To
All
me, it's
about
been about a whole
bouncing.
bunch of people doing drugs. It's like they said.
and
They said hip hop.
that's the thing.
That's how hip hop changed. It moved from the drug dealers to the drug users.
And that's the way. That's the way a lot. And somebody had to bring that to my attention too. That's how they make their music now. It's not based off of. It's based off of the feeling that they get when they're high. Their music makes them.
And that to me ain't
That's basically what it is.
But that's
It's based off of feel now. It's not based off of logic and theory that we're used to.
Well, who wants to hear that crap? I don't want to hear that crap. I'll be honest. I don't want to know how you felt making the song. I don't want to hear about how many things of weed you took. I don't want to hear about that shit. That ain't shit to me.
nah, but they was talking about weed back in the days. You know what I'm saying? Even through our
They did it
era.
better.
because
Say that they did it better.
because it was all about a storytelling. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now, you remember when you ride out and you can just every verse you like, man, you can picture.
Yeah.
You know exactly what they're doing. Now it's like it jumps all over the place.
Every verse
know?
you hear the same thing.
You
That
hear that?
chick ain't shit. That girl ain't shit.
like
this,
Versace.
this, and that.
But you know what it is though? I think it's more. I don't knock any of the music. I think where we're lacking at is variety. So there's not a lot of choice that most people have to listen to. Before we had there was several. It was R&B was going crazy, rap was going, hip hop was going crazy. So you really could choose who you want to listen to.
Yeah.
But now if you listen to the radio, there's nothing else that you can listen to.
Yeah, the radio because it's all the record labels pay them. So that's why they play the same songs over and over and over again. You know what I'm saying?
There's some machine behind it. We are. It's payola.
But the thing is that when you know, even when we was growing up, they had cats who just rapped about anything or funny. You know, they had
Right.
Black Power rap. X-Clan and from Public Enemy.
They had purpose because the original foundation of hip hop, how it originally started, was kind of like how the Black Panther movement started.
And a message.
It had a message and was there to protect the people. It had a message to our people about how to be safe. I remember Dr. Dre back in the day. He was like that one song. He was like, and I don't smoke weed, and next you know his biggest album is Chronic. Remember that? It's like, it wasn't that long ago. He's like, I don't smoke weed.
Hey, life gonna tough because he had to. Hey.
Well, shoot, look at KRS-One with the Criminal Minded. He had
Well, he's evolved though. Have you paid attention to KRS-One lately? That dude is on some realistic third, fifth dimension type stuff, man. He talks now about how the world is around us. He has this one topic where he talks about the human spirit.
Yeah.
It's like how we can speak and how we can listen and see things with our eyes closed, not even open our mouths.
Yeah.
It's a trip. I mean, I don't want to freak y'all out, make y'all think I'm all metaphysical. But in all honesty, y'all check out KRS. Just search. This is what you search. Search KRS Rockstar. KRS Rockstar. KRS Fifth Dimension. It's like a talk where he has like a black shirt on. He's standing at the podium talking about all this stuff. I'm telling you, it's killer. When he talks about how the spirit works, but how you asking questions to yourself. But yeah, KRS evolved. Jay-Z evolved. Now Jay-Z and Nas, they evolved right. Both of them. They evolved the right way. The music they play is music I want to hear.
Yeah. But check this out though. You know, now I'm going through the list. You know, you talking about on Funk Flex, you had Meek Mill. You know, this new album is fire.
Well, what's Meek Mill's known for? Before he became Meek Mill,
Battle rapper.
He's a battle rapper.
Yeah.
Well, the thing is, anytime you come into the game, you trying to come that era there, you had to battle cats.
No, he's not like battle cats.
He was actual like.
Yeah, but what I'm
there's
saying
certain types of battle cats. There's cats that like, I drop an album, you drop an album, this record.
Yeah.
No, these is cats that wasn't trying to be famous. They was just on the street battle rapping.
But that's the same thing. Look at Jay. If you look at Jay-Z before he blew up, that's what he did. DMX, that's what he did. Everybody who came up in the game, you had to earn your stripes.
But Jay-Z sucked at it.
Now these days.
Jay-Z used to rap fast as shit.
Yeah, but these days now,
you know what he want? The Jay-Z 3. That's how Jay-Z.
But that was the style back then.
No, he stole that from jazz.
Yeah, but that still was the style.
No, that was jazz style. He stole that. Jay-Z stole that from jazz.
Yeah, but that was like everybody was rapping in that you know that you know.
I'll be honest. When Twista did it, it made sense. Everybody else, like when Crazy, Bone Thugs and Harmony did it, it was a harmony thing. It was even still different to me.
Right.
But I don't think, for me, when I heard East Coast dudes do it, it didn't sound right.
But
unless you was DOS Effects, and that was still a different style.
That was a different style.
They was taking things that weren't even words and making. They was almost doing like you do back in the jazz. What's it called? Chatting or
Scatting.
Scatting. They was doing that with hip hop. That's what made them different with it.
Yeah.
Twista was being able to actually flip his tongue so fast you could hear every word and then still know what he was doing.
Yeah.
So like, I mean, like a lot of hip hop stuff I used to listen to, when I go back and think about it, like, you know, like Smith and Wesson, Tribe,
Black Moon,
Wu-Tang, Black Moon, Brand Nubian.
Yeah.
That to me was like a hip hop movement. Ain't nothing like that going on now.
To come into the game, you had to battle. You know what I'm saying? You had to step in that arena. And that's the reason why it was so, you know, aggressive in regards of, you know, back then, you couldn't just get in the rap game.
But you know what? I'm gonna agree with you and say this. You did have the battle rap, but guess what? Your battle rap had nothing to do with your album, because people would battle rap on when somebody says something about you, somebody says something about you. The only time it really got big, not only time, but a long time ago when it got big was when Roxanne Shante and them made that Roxanne.
Yeah.
Or was
now,
it the KRS-One and BDP?
No, Roxanne was first, and then BDP with what's that group that they had a beef with?
The Juice Crew.
Before Juice Crew. No, it was Juice Crew.
Juice Crew.
It's like that's when he said that one thing where he was like,
over.
Bronx, yeah, the bridge is over. He's like
Bronx.
Manhattan, they be taking it.
But you know what you're saying, that, you know, when you come into battle rap, it's like anything else. If you're a boxer, you got to spar.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? What you do in sparring ain't what you gonna do when you get in the ring. It's all about keeping your coordination and practicing on different moves. So you have to be, now, once you graduate from that and get into the ring, you gotta learn how to make songs.
True.
And that's the difference when you see some of these battle rappers. Yeah, they can snap, but they can't make songs. But that is just like, back then you had to step in there, you get called out. These days now.
Remember Jen?
Do I?
Yeah.
He's evolved too. He's a Christian rapper now.
Yeah, but you know.
Remember he was Freestyle Friday king, and, but it wasn't quite the same when
you trying to make records.
Which I no disrespect, I like the.
Remember Jay Mills?
But
yeah, John Mills.
Oh, yeah.
Same thing with him.
Remember, but he ain't getting nowhere with Mills.
Yeah, the same thing with what's the other dude.
Remember making the band? What's the
the big dude, Elliot Ness.
Ness?
Yeah, he was nasty. He was nasty, but
he was fine.
You know,
he was fine. But once again, that battle rap shit that he did, because the thing is, I look at it like this: if you're a battle rapper, it's very hard to cross over. I don't know how Meek Mill did it because he was a battle rapper that disappeared.
But he started to make songs. But
Nah,
actually,
he disappeared for a while.
no. But listen, you listen to his new album.
Nah, because I'm
His
like,
style. No. Listen, his style changed.
yeah, he went to jail.
No. His style changed. Like before, he ain't rhyming like that.
Yeah, he got bars now, probably.
No. But he's not rhyming that.
Yeah,
So, you know, after a while, you get tired of hearing that, dude. You know what I'm saying? Like if you, I'm serious.
He evolved.
Listen to it. If you got Spotify, Apple, listen to it. I guarantee you're gonna be like, yo, this thing is fire. You know, because every song was like different. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't the same flow and all that. It's fire. I'm telling
Well,
you.
I'm gonna tell you like this: Meek changed because obviously you making up with Aubrey. You changed.
Hey man, that's business right there, man. You gotta understand it was bad for business when he did that. You know,
It's bad, yeah.
it was bad for business for
On
him.
both
you know what I'm
sides.
saying? For him, mostly.
For him mostly, but his true fans was like they ain't fucking with Drake, and then
Yeah, but-
Drake realized you can't really get, you can't
Okay,
be a real.
now you compare his true fans to Drake fans.
You gotta remember, Meek was out before Drake.
Yeah, but Drake got a lot of power.
But Meek had more power at one time. Don't
Not-
forget, Dreams and Nightmares is still you play that right now.
Oh my God, kill him.
You play that right now, you see Mustard Club like, I remember days like,
I guarantee you,
Mother-
everybody's gonna be like,
exactly, can't wait till
God.
can't wait till the drop.
Yeah, but
my
Drake
God.
got a machine behind him.
Drake
He can shut people down.
Drake is talented. He's
he-
popular. I'll just say that.
He can shut people down. He was kind of like 50 back in the day.
Hold on, wait a minute. Drake can't shut everybody down because I don't know if y'all remember this dude named Pusha T from the Clips.
Message.
Grind.
No. Oh, he spit, but you know what?
He shut Drake up.
But the thing
That's
is,
a
the
battle
power
right
machine in regards to him trying to get
He's popular.
shows and
He's
stuff like
popular.
that.
Who?
They shut
Drake
him
is popular.
down.
Talking about Meek?
No, Pusha T.
No, Pusha T's the CEO. He only do shows.
Yeah,
Pusha T's been underground for the longest.
Yeah, but the fact of the matter is that he created a buzz. You know what I'm saying? Pusha T.
No, you know who Pusha T is, right?
Yeah, I
From
know
the
the Clips. Yeah.
Originally from the Neptunes?
Yeah.
Him and Miles? Dude, they gotta follow
It
him.
was awesome.
I know they got to follow, but what I'm saying is that he was still when he made that diss record, people were like, oh, people started checking. But you have that machine behind him.
I ain't
man.
gonna say that, bro, because I've been a Pusha T fan for the longest, and the thing is, his music comes out kind of like how Kendrick Lamar's music came out originally. Nobody really know about him, but the
Right.
real used to mess with him. Pusha T has albums on albums, has mixtapes,
He
tracks,
does.
and
It took him
it's still
7 years to come out with an album.
to you.
You know what I'm
He's
saying?
been coming up with many albums.
No. He's 7 years.
He's
He
been
said
doing
it, 7
mixtapes.
years.
That's
He
what
was
I'm saying,
doing
his
His album, he's been
Yeah, but
pushing
that's
back
not
his
an
album, pushing back his album.
I guess to me, I look at this: a mixtape and album, the same damn thing. You put 7 songs, or you put 18 songs.
Nah.
To me, it's your body of
The
work.
reason why,
the
the
day-
reason why that the mixtape and the albums are different is the material that you're gonna put out is gonna be different.
Yeah, you're gonna be
On a
rhyming
mixtape,
on
you're
other
gonna put
beats.
out everything you want.
You're not getting that. You're not
But
getting
with an
that
album,
bread from
you
it.
know the record companies and everybody is gonna be
Yeah.
like, "Nah, we don't want that song. We want this one. We want this." They gonna play that on the radio.
Mixtapes is usually
It's a little bit
freestyles on
different.
people.
So think about what y'all saying about Pusha T and what he put out. Y'all do understand he is the CEO of good music,
Right.
Oh, okay, so he can put out whatever he wants,
But
which he has.
But-
Except I take that back.
No, he can't.
I can't.
He got to go to Kanye.
Kanye changed
Kanye
his last
is the one.
album.
Exactly. He changed the whole album.
You're right.
He changed the whole album.
That
He said
was an album. You're
he
right.
said he had
You're
to go
right.
apologize to some of the producers because he said
He had
all
to
the
get rid
material
of
stuff
them,
he had. Kanye was like, "I'm gonna do your whole album."
You're right.
Right when the album was
What's
finished.
Meek's new album called?
The championship or something like that.
I was listening to the
But like,
listen
stop.
to the previews. I mean, the intro and a few of the songs on there. It was sounding pretty good.
Championship. So I got Apple Music.
But I like the first album personally.
Yeah, it's called Championship, right?
yeah, I'm just
Yeah.
trying to add it to my library now.
Hey,
Show the
bro,
songs.
listen when you gonna be like, dude, he got fire. He got the song with Cardi B's fire. He got songs with Jay-Z's fire. Drake is fire.
got a
The
song
song with Jay Z is Jay Z, Rick Ross,
Yeah.
somebody else, right?
Yeah.
So this is going bad with Drake.
Yeah. He got a song with LMA. Bad.
Aubrey. I'm kind of tired of hearing Aubrey bars.
He the one with Fabulous is tight.
So let me ask y'all this question, because you just named about 5 people. Is it really his body of work if he got all these damn features?
Well, the thing is for me, it's like he changed his style up. I'm telling you, when you listen to the album, you'll be like, yo, I can really mess with him because it's not that screaming, high pitch you know, the whole time through.
So let me ask you this question: then. Is his features like Jay-Z's features on his last album on 411 or was it 4? Did I say that right? 444. I'm sorry. I'm calling information. Is his features similar to Jay-Z's features from that album, or his features more like actually got a lot of damn features? Like, damn, dude, you got everybody damn.
Well, he got a lot of people. He got a lot of features. He got one song with Jeremiah and PNB Rock. Man,
That's what I'm saying. If he got all them features, is it really a body of work, or he just using just of everybody else to get on that type of level?
Well, they just singing the hook. He's doing the rapping. LMA is singing the hook. He's doing the rapping.
LMA ain't the one I'm talking more about.
I'm talking about with the other rappers.
Other rappers.
Yeah.
You mentioned Fabulous. You mentioned Drake, Cardi B. You mentioned everybody who's popping. Fabulous has been in the news. Drake is going to be hot. Cardi B's definitely in the news. These are all people.
I get what you're saying. I definitely get what you're saying. But, you know, it's not too many people who put out an album right now by themselves right now that's just popping. You know what I mean?
There's
Everybody.
a guy called J. Cole.
You know what I'm saying?
Message,
Yeah. Well,
which is my favorite right now.
what I'm saying is yes, it's popping. You know, I said not too many. If you can name one, name five.
Donald Glover.
Who that?
Oh, wow. Childish Gambino.
You know what I'm saying?
Childish Gambino.
Oh, my.
This is America.
I don't
No?
Wow. It's about who you listen to.
Wow.
It's all about who you listen to.
So go ahead, keep on going.
Oh, okay. Childish Gambino. I want to say Styles P, but I think his last album had some features on it.
Yeah.
I think his last.
But I think what you're saying is the ones that don't have majority of the album with features like all over the place. You know what I mean? It was cool to have features back in the days. It was a big thing to have one person, two people on one record together.
Yeah.
Now it's a big deal to have everybody on every single song to have somebody different on.
Yeah.
So it's
So check this out. Who's better, Migos or Bone?
Bone Thugs and Harmony.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest with you. And I hate to offend anybody out there. I don't like either one of them.
But come on, man. But come on. You need to make a choice. Who classics?
I respect them. I respect them both too much. I really do. I came up in the Bone era, so I mean, I respect that. But also Migos, I respect some of their music too. So
I'm saying, okay. What is timeless classics?
That would be Bone.
That Migos got.
That would
what
be
song
Bone.
that you know?
Bad and Bougie is one that
You
just gonna
think
play for a long time.
you really think so?
And
I haven't heard that shit in a while.
You know what else gonna be hot for them? You know what else is hot?
What?
Got a stir fry song.
Stir fry?
And the chicken, just like that song is so hot.
The what? Go ahead, sing them lyrics. Go ahead.
He don't know the lyrics.
I'm gonna tell you what it's saying.
That's all you need to know nowadays. You don't need to know the
Now I'm gonna
lyrics.
tell you why that song is hot. It has nothing to do with the lyrics. It has something to do with that beat and how it sounds on a movie soundtrack.
You
I'm
said
talking about
put
that.
the chicken and stir it. What the fuck is that?
It don't matter.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. I don't have no
It don't matter nowadays.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. But that song
You
is
can
going to
make
be on a lot of movies because of how the beat is and how it gives you that
The energy.
Yeah.
the energy.
All right.
Now, if you were telling me, if you asked me if I had to pick one because of where I'm from in the age group, I'm gonna pick "It's the Thuggish Rugged."
Oh, absolutely.
Plus, they just saw my guy Biggie. So I mean,
even the Crossroads. That right there, that thing
For the
could
love
play
of
any.
money. For the love of money.
yeah. For the love of money, gotta make that money, man.
Come on, man. But if they play it right now in the club, yo, check this out, man.
Why would it's not their era?
Hey, I was playing this song from EPMD, right? You know, I'm a man.
Which one?
The one hardcore with Redman. That was his first feature. Where he said, "Yo, you know, got smoked with shotguns, but the sign said no smoking." Come on, man.
That
Come
was it.
on,
That's
bro.
that
You
fresh
know,
young red.
hey,
Red still
that was
red.
in '88, and that thing go hard now. You know what I'm saying? Go
But
hard.
it go
you
hard.
telling me
It go-
right
it
now?
go hard to us.
No.
go
Check this out.
hard to us.
When I was working in higher ed, and I had these students, these young cats, I put on some Big Daddy Kane, no half stepping, right? And I just, I put it on, and I just, just wanted to see their reaction.
Yeah.
And they sitting there doing their work in my office.
But they never
and
heard it.
their head just start bobbing. I said, I was in '88.
But they say never heard it, man.
You know what I mean? But that's what I'm saying. Good music, it's just like any type
It
of
does.
movie.
It does.
You can watch Friday anytime. You don't care. You'll put it on again. You've seen it 100 times. You can see Menace to Society.
Well, good is good.
You know what I mean?
Regardless.
Good is good, but when you talking about the age group of some kids listening to some music they ain't never heard before, it's a different type of feeling for them. They're like, oh, what's this? And they vibe to a little bit. I can tell you right now, Big Daddy Kane, you put him on right now. He's still doing shows. I forgot what I saw that there was a mix of him. He was doing something and he was rapping.
Live? Was it live?
Yeah, it was live, but he stopped. And he was like, and then the beat goes and he's kept going. Like, oh my God. I was like, this dude is still hot.
But the point that I'm trying to say is that when you look at timeless music, you can talk about music back in the days, and you bump it now, you be like, yo, that thing is fire.
What's really timeless? Let's talk about what's really timeless.
This is how it's hot. You remember when that song came out?
Yes, I remember.
Man,
I remember that. Red Cafe, wasn't it?
No.
What's his name?
No, what's that dude?
What's the guy name? We got Google. I mean,
Don't worry, I covered it up.
But it was Red Cafe.
No, it was not.
No.
It was not Red Cafe.
It was some guy.
Because he did another song. The same dude did a song called Love Roller Coaster with LaToya Luckett. That used to be in Destiny Child.
Mims, that's what it was.
Mims,
Yeah.
there you go.
My bad.
Exactly. You know what I mean? Exactly.
Think about it, it was Mims. But you know, I saw something about what's his name, dude who made that hood hop, Jaquan.
Jaquan, yeah.
Oh man, you so
I seen that.
Yeah, that story is crazy, yo.
Yeah.
But think about it, though, if you think about it, we're talking about music that to us meant something at that time. The same way kids now listen to music, it means something to them right now.
It means, but the thing is that it takes, like growing up, even though I really wasn't feeling a lot of those Motown stuff like that, I didn't want to hear that
It
stuff.
did take growing up.
When I was growing up, listening to my parents. My
And you
parents
didn't realize it was in the hood.
No. What I'm saying
but
is
now-
that when I was young, I didn't, when my parents
Like,
was
what's
playing,
old stuff
I
they
didn't hear that
listen to?
stuff.
Exactly.
But actually, them playing it schooled me
It did.
to the music.
But do you understand that though? Because you gotta remember the hip hop music that you listen to.
Yeah.
Where do you think they got them hooks from? They was all from '70s.
Yeah.
Back when we listened to music, we didn't realize 95% of the songs we listened to was made from '70s music. They basically just flipped on us.
But think about it though. I was just having this conversation a few days ago. Think about this though. Music has always been like that. How many songs have we heard before our mother's era? Jackson 5 and all those songs. Name all of those. When the music came out. A lot of those had the same song. All of the songs sounded similar.
But that's because,
or it would be like you'd hear this music, you'd think like that's so and so, and then they come out with some new lyrics. Music has always been like that.
So I want to ask you a question. Yeah, when people say baby making music, right? Mm-hmm. What new age music that you can listen to right now that you can sit here and say, yo, this artist is a baby making music?
Jacquees, king of R&B.
See, I knew you were there. Exactly.
You a fool.
You know what I'm saying?
You see Keith Spence like, dude, get this dude for our punch in your face shit. This young boy, you know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna tell y'all something that I thought was the hottest baby making music. He was an artist that was slept on. And I know LM know who I'm talking about, but I don't think many people know this artist.
Who was that?
Rome.
Yeah,
Oh.
Woo!
I belong
Oh boy.
Mr.
Anthony Hamilton. Or not Anthony
But he
Hamilton.
ain't
No.
Anthony Hamilton ain't old like that. Rome was back when I was in college.
Mr. I belong to you.
Won't you come home?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I was like, whoo.
But the fact of the matter is that because the lyrics. You know what I'm saying?
For him, the lyrics
you
and all
can
that.
visualize what good music is when you sitting there and you just like.
So look at the age group that we got now. You telling me Jacquees ain't speaking to him?
No. I'm not saying that. I don't know his music, but I'm not going to hate on the young cat.
You heard that club?
I'm not hating on the young cat. What I'm saying is that that's the money is different. It's just like even in sports, the money is different. They said what Byron Scott played 15 years in the league. It only made $11 million. This cat's coming out right now. That's going into their second contract and get that in 1 day. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So yeah, I'm not going to sit here and hate. Get your bread, get your money and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But the thing is, how long it's going to last. Look at 5 years ago, you thought Freddie Watt was the biggest thing out there.
Mm-hmm. Freddie Watt?
Yeah.
Was it 5 years ago?
Yeah.
It's been a while.
You know what made him unique? Because his eye.
Oh man.
Dude, be honest. Handicapped rappers. Let me say, gay rappers, handicapped rappers, white rappers are gonna be popular.
I think
It's not the norm.
anything that sets you apart from everybody else is.
But he had some.
This right here was hot for a long minute. Y'all probably know about this, y'all.
Who was that?
This is Jacquees. Met her in the club. This was hot. I ain't gonna lie. I don't really mess with Jacquees like this. The reason I love this song is the Dave's Low. And even her, you know why she's popular?
Yeah.
Because we don't know what her real, you know what I'm saying? We don't be like, girl, like that. I don't know.
I thought it was a girl.
It's a girl. Days Off is a girl, but we don't know if she like girls or guys. I don't know. But I'm saying, unique rappers that come out, they have that different thing. They seem to have a message. Look at Logic. You know, Logic has a message because he's that unique version of a rapper.
Man,
to me, he don't really got a message.
I'm from that rewind rap era, man. You know what he just said?
That's that battle rap.
You know what I'm saying? No, when you hear someone spitting something, you got to remember back in the day with the cassette tape.
So do you listen to battle rap?
Huh?
Like, do you listen to battle rap like Smack DVDs?
Nah, man, I don't really listen to that much, man. Because I don't get into that stuff.
That's what the real hip hop is at.
But I sit here right now.
There ain't no gimmicks.
Freestyle 2018, Meek Mill, Charlie Clips, Turf Sue, Arsenal, they all battle rappers.
I'm glad you said that because I'm about to tell you,
Yeah.
Charlie Clips, Sue Surf, and Arsenal. That's what we
Style P, Dave East, My Son, Black Thought.
My song, battle rapper.
You know, he wasn't a battle rapper. You
Yes,
know
he
what I'm
is.
saying? No, he wasn't a battle rapper.
He's a political battle rapper. If you put him against anybody else, he will rip you apart. Now he became conscious a little bit.
No. He came before he got locked up. He was on the Violated album. He was coming out. He had a deal. He had a buzz. Then he got locked up for 7-8 years or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Killed this whole thing. But when he came out, back then you had the battle cats. It's just the same thing with Fab. How Fab got put on, he went to the Hot 97. Nori was up there. Clue was doing it. It's like, yo, go ahead. And they battled each other. So the thing is that that's how you got on.
Nori is not a battle rapper. Nori is not a battle rapper.
But you had to battle each other. You know what I'm saying? And that was your strength.
But I'll be honest, back then it really wasn't battle. It was a spitball for bar.
You know what I'm saying?
They didn't really battle as hard as you think. Like some people you just named right there, Arsenal. Have you ever heard his battle rap?
Well, I seen a little.
Dude,
bit.
he talks about people's kids, mothers, and their little dogs.
Machine, Gun Kelly, Tory Lanez.
I ain't really felt
Lotus
Machine
Lux, Fat
Lux
Joe.
is a god. That's
Mano.
legend. Mano still got it, but
I don't even know who Little Baby is, but
Lil BB probably.
No, it's Baby, Little Baby, right? That's Little Baby, right?
It's a BB, but put like this. If it's a little in front of it, and if it ain't Wayne after it, I don't really give a shit. To be honest, I like Wayne's music, but I still, it's hard to call a man Lil Wayne.
You know, Nipsey Hussle, Lil Yachty, Lloyd Banks, Cassidy, Papoose, Meek Mill.
Papoose is a different
Royce
type
the
of-
5'9".
Yeah, he's
Yo, they even got-
Royce the 5'9" has ridiculous bars.
Oh yeah,
Papoose got bars too.
No, Papoose always had bars.
He kills.
Yeah, he kills it.
and Corey Guns.
Now Corey Guns is a weirdo, but he got bars. I'm
No,
saying why he's a
no.
weirdo.
He writes a lot. You know, he's using his pen now.
No, Corey Guns does use his pen, but Corey Guns writes in a different fucking dimension.
But he's
He's ridiculous. Yeah, when I say weirdo, I mean in a bad way. I mean weirdo like that dude is writing about some. You ever see that song with Lil Wayne, that 6'7" song? Mm-hmm. I promise you, like he was freestyling that shit. The whole, it's like he was freestyling that shit because the way he was, I'm like,
That's basically
because
how Wayne creates
he
his
raps
records,
to a beat, then raps off the beat, that goes right back on the beat. It's ridiculous.
That's
how
how
he does it.
Wayne creates his records,
Yeah,
though, right?
but the thing is, Wayne, that new song that he took that beat, that special delivery beat, it's kind of like it's hard to get into that song because that beat from Bad Boy. You know what I'm saying?
But that brings back the feeling though.
Exactly. That was back then.
That
though.
brings back the
That's
feeling.
introducing them to a whole new generation.
But that was.
It's hard for us because it came out during our generation, but that song could easily got lost and been just a great song to us. But it was like, hey, let's put it out again, because what that does is that make the newer generation want to hear what the old one sounds like.
Yeah, I got you.
That's what sampling does to music. It makes you like when you hear a song with that Kanye samples, and you like, I wonder what the original one sounds like, and it makes you go back and research and listen to what the original was. So that's basically what it is.
Mm-hmm.
So I always look at that and I'm like, oh, it's not a bad thing.
Man, I tell you though, but yeah,
He had a different flavor to it. So
I've been
it
saying,
wasn't
it just seems like it's coming in circle though. Cats
Music
are now
always
stepping
does.
up their bar.
I see that, but I don't see it.
Little, what his name?
Lil Boat, Lil
Lil
Yachty, Lil Boat.
Lil Yachty, when he first came out, he was kind of, shaky with the freestyle and all. He ain't never want to freestyle.
I'm sorry, when did he actually get not shaky with the freestyle.
Oh man, his second appearance on Flex.
Yeah, someone probably wrote that for him because of his first appearance with Flex. Let's be honest.
I can't hate on him. I ain't see it, so I don't.
I'm gonna tell you like this. I saw the first one,
I ain't see it.
and I guarantee you, somebody said, "Bruh, you got to go back on that show because you can't be a top selling artist and can't hit the bars on Flex." So that's what happens. And I'll be honest, Funk Master Flex show, I'm gonna say is most of it. If it ain't a battle rapper that I know is a real battle rapper, I claim it to be set up as far as they write their bars before they get there.
Well,
they choose the beats before they get there. You really want a battle rapper, see somebody can rap? Go on to 5 Fingers of Death with Sway. That shows if you got skills. That instead of looking up Flex, look up the 5 Fingers of Death, and then check out this dude named what's the big white boy name again? Oh my gosh, what's his name? The chef. He's a chef too.
Are you talking about Action Bronson?
Action Bronson. Check out his 5 Fingers.
Oh yeah, man. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Woo! If you don't, then check out Donald Glover because he went on there with Donald Glover. Now the Childish Gambino.
Yeah. See, well, the thing is, you get stuck. You gotta come with it when you gotta come on that mic.
Because he switched some beats on you.
But see, that's the thing. These days now, these kids ain't battling. They can't battle. But like I said, it was like a rites of passage, man. You know
what they do battling. That's that mumble rap stuff.
No, but they ain't battling. I'm talking about when you sit bar, like yo, you know how we.
But they know how to do. They don't really have beef. They don't really have beef.
We playing. You know, I'm like yo.
So
that toy, yo, man, he can't lift no weights. What's up with that dude, man? What's up, yo, let's go. You know what I'm saying? And you sitting there, we going bar.
But then also the mentality is different. I don't think there's a lot of them are built like that. to consider, you know, they're a little more sensitive than back then. If you battle somebody, it got rough and they just go after you. But nowadays, I don't know if they consider battle when you hear some dude talking about your mom. I don't think it's a.
But he don't listen to battle rap. Like I said, can you imagine sitting up on a stage? You're gonna be on there doing 3 bars. 3 rounds. Each round is about 10 to 12 minutes of you legit flowing. Them is the real rappers. That's the old school hip hop you're talking about with them dudes.
I'm gonna tell you one thing, man. When I sat there, online on YouTube, they got these young dudes that be critiquing, old school music, which is the music we grew up in the 90s, right?
Yeah.
Early 2000s.
Some our shit suspect.
And they listen, one guy was like, man, I never really listened to Biggie. I don't know why they keep saying he's good, but everybody keep telling me I need to go ahead and critique.
Yeah.
The song Niggas Bleed, right? And he's sitting there and he hit his head. He's like, damn, I didn't know he had lyrics like that. You know what I'm saying? Because it painted a picture.
They playing the Puffy one.
And then it was another one with Mobb Deep. He was like, yo, one thing, and he did DMX, he doing all these old school, because everybody can tell, yo, you need to get hip to this stuff and start listening, because a lot of these young cats don't know.
Right, I used to play football in Mobb Deep. It's a war going on outside. Man, a safe rub. Woo! You can run, man. And that was the other one. Dun, dun,
Survival of the fittest.
Oh my God. Close my eyes, I'll be ready to go on that football field. Tear somebody up back in high school. Yeah. Tear somebody up.
But the thing is, it's kind of like, he listened to it. He was like, yo, one thing I noticed that.
And he did his own beats, no samples.
Yeah, he was like, those rappers back then was no joke.
Yeah.
He was like, those rappers.
He sampled.
Yeah, he sampled.
You better believe it.
I thought the piano beats.
Yeah, he sampled because he slows it down and he brings it up. He explained how he did the Shook Ones beat.
Okay.
You know what I mean? He slows it down.
Those are samples.
I got one for y'all.
He manipulated it, but
I ain't gonna lie. One of the best albums I can literally go down on my grave and say this. One of the best albums I heard beat for beat for beat was the Diplomats double album.
That was awesome.
That was hard. No, they had a movement going.
Remember, we were in Houston and I bought that CD.
Yeah.
That was the first time I ever heard it. We went to the Capitol Beach Bar. And we rolled that double CD the whole weekend.
The rhymes might have been the whole whatever the lyrics might have been trash. I want to thank you for loving you.
That was the joint.
Oh my God. Dude, the whole and then they came out with the remixes after that.
Yeah.
I was like, how do you get? What's it called? What was that group? The track? Who did the beat?
Track.
Not Trackmasters. Heat makers. Dude, I don't know what they was on when they made that album. They literally made 2 CDs worth of beats that you wouldn't throw away not one beat.
And
Like the whole.
But just think about it. If they chose that many beats, that means they got more beats than that.
Exactly.
Those are only the ones that made the album.
And then they came out with the remixes after that for them songs. Because I remember they came out with that old boy remix, and I was like, oh shoot, the remix almost damn near better than the first one.
But back, like I said, like that young boy was like, man, these guys, bro, they looked like they was no joke. You know what I'm saying? But you couldn't get in the rap game.
But it was different then, because back then it was all about your cred. You had to have some kind of credibility. You can't just. They wasn't gonna just let you.
Yeah.
You couldn't just come on and just say whatever you want to, and it was cool to go put that up. No, somebody gonna come check.
They gonna come to your.
Somebody gonna come to
they gonna
see
come
if
to
you
your,
real.
They gonna come to your. They gonna come to your show.
Or they gonna see you come to their city. They gonna come to see if you real with it.
know?
It ain't like that no more. Now it's like, hey,
Remember
say
back
what
in
you
the
want. No big deal.
Yeah.
When mothers get their chain snatched, that used to be a big thing. You come to
Yeah,
somebody's
oh my
hood
God.
without letting them know you
Oh my
coming
God.
in, and somebody snatch your chain.
Yeah, it was.
Which
dope.
that's cool though, because we don't want to, you don't get that kind of violence and stuff like that. That's cool. You can say what you want, but
But it gave.
I'm just saying how it was.
But the competition, that means that you have to be the cream of the creme. You have to be on the top in order to get on that mic. Because you remember what happened with what they said with Karis One took the mic from PM Dawn. Yeah, you know what I mean.
Gosh.
You know, same thing.
I was like, oh, KRS, man, it's PM Dog. They don't do them like they don't even do it.
It's the same thing.
Like that, man.
ODB did the same thing too. He tried to take the mic. You know what I'm saying? From Biggie, shit like that. You know.
Well, what's the name took the mic from Kanye took the mic from Taylor Swift.
Yeah, you see, Pac took the mic from the Tribe.
Tribe Called Quest. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
The Source Awards.
You know, so the thing is that, man, you just had to be, you have to be thorough. If you weren't thorough, man, you know what I'm saying? And I think that's like a rites of passage. It's like growing up in humble beginnings. We all grew up, I don't know, you grew up
It's
in the hood,
easier
right?
now, though.
You grew up in the hood, you know, so you had to take your
easier
line.
now.
You know
It's
what I
easier
mean?
now,
You
though.
fought, you may have gotten beaten up, but you get tough skin like that.
It
You know what I'm
builds
saying?
character.
Yeah.
But nowadays it's not like that. It's easier access, which that's cool.
Yeah.
Because it was always
It
so
evolved,
hard for anybody to get in the music industry. Now it's
Anybody, you just need a laptop.
basically, but you gotta still have some good music. So
Yeah.
at the same time, that hasn't
So what
changed.
y'all think about like the beats that people making now at their house and stuff like that? And then
It's all.
You know what? I just want to hear more. I think the radio stations need to play or video, whatever we are exposed to on Facebook. I just need to hear more. It's not, if you just expose us to just one genre of music or one type of music, then you're gonna be like, all right, when am I gonna hear something else? I'm sure it's other stuff out there. So now the game is so wide open.
Yeah, don't get me wrong.
Now you gotta search for stuff.
It's just like that
It's
song.
so much.
That song Mo Bamba. You know what I'm saying?
Who? I ain't
Mo
never heard of that
Bamba.
one.
Yes, you did. You heard it before. Oh shit!
Yeah, you
I
gotta
play
find that. You gotta find
Mo
it.
Bamba.
You ain't want to get
Man, I was at the Ohio State Michigan game, dude. They put that on the loudspeaker, dude. You talking about over 100,000 people singing that song?
called
I
Mo
was
Bamba?
like, yeah, Mo Bamba. It's named after that
look that
NBA
up.
player.
Look that up. Anybody, we getting some comments?
oh, after Obama, I mean,
Obama.
Yeah. I was talking comments on the thing.
oh yeah, people comment. They just saying comment about what we talking about now, but
All
just
right.
saying hello and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I should go to YouTube. I don't know why I went, or I should go to my Apple Music because that way I ain't got to worry about no commercials.
Yeah. Yeah, go to they call it Mo Bamba. You know what I'm saying?
Mo Bamba in song.
Let's see what we got. Yeah. How you doing, Patty? How you doing, Patty?
Yeah, I should go on live too, man. You see
Yeah.
what this thing is.
This it?
Exactly.
We already started, huh?
This is Mo Bamba?
Yeah.
I've never heard this crap before.
Dude,
I guarantee you
I was in the stadium and they put this
And
on.
what age group were you in?
No, I'm
He's at Ohio
Ohio
State, so that
State,
means
Michigan
parents and
game.
kids going crazy.
What age group is going to be the majority of people there though?
No, it's adults. The student section is small. You know what I
They
mean?
run the schools.
Huh?
The people on the field is students, the people in the stands is students, people in the band.
No.
People taking your tickets,
No. When have you been to one of these college football games, man? It's nothing but young people. It's not. That's a like a.
I can imagine that'd probably be
Man, they
quite an
play,
experience.
dog, they play that thing, dude. I was like, what the fuck is this? You know what I'm saying? Because that shit was kind of crunk. everybody like, and you know, when everybody in the, you
Everybody
know,
doing the same
I was
thing.
like, yo, this is live.
I
You know,
can
but
imagine.
I don't know what, you know,
That's
the song is called Mo Bamba. He actually, you know, he's from Harlem, right? And his friend made a song for him. He asked his friend, yo, why don't you make a song for me?
Yeah.
And he came out there and that turned to the hit.
Wow.
He making hundreds of thousands of dollars now.
Only thing I hate about that is
What's up?
It's a one-hit wonder.
that creates a dangerous scenario because then it's gonna be what's your follow up, and are people gonna accept that follow up if you're just, let's say he a hardcore MC and that's the only song he made like that, then you know sometimes they shy away from it because they want to hear some more of that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's the only thing I worry about that
Yeah.
because it happen all the time.
Let me tell you, we live right now. That
We
was
live.
Misha Lucas.
We live. She's still on the way.
No, I guess she didn't know it was today at 7:30. I made a mistake. I guess I thought I told her 7:30, but
Okay.
you know, I got a lot that I might have threw out there, so it's hard to say if I said the day at 7:30.
Okay.
You know,
Well, I'm sure we can talk about it.
you know.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, man. It's,
Well,
So back to the hip hop talk. Then that's what we gonna do then.
yeah, man. We just gotta get it in, man.
And
Hip
since
hop.
we talk about it like this, so I already talked about the Nas joint. I talked about the Jay-Z joint, and the thing I didn't like, the only comment I heard about the Jay-Z joint, which wasn't really a bad comment, was 444 was grown people music.
Yeah.
I would agree.
Yeah.
Again, I would
Yeah.
agree.
Because when I heard, let me tell you what blew my mind. The song that I heard when he was with Stephen Marley. Well, no, I'm sorry, David Marley, Junior Gong. When he was with him, I was like, and he did that bomb bomb. Woo, brother, you can't play nothing from my roots and my
Yeah.
family. You can't
You know,
play
you
that.
already got
Bomb
it.
bomb.
As soon as you
You
heard
played
it.
that, I was like, oh,
Well,
made it so bad the way he did the intro.
Cincinnati?
Yeah, Cincinnati, the way he did it
Yeah.
though, he was just talking. He wasn't even rapping. He was just talking, and then it's like you heard the. I was like, what? See, back then, so back to
Okay.
people that we talk about, the hip hop rappers talking about.
Yeah.
You gotta remember the movement with them back then was also had to do with the movies we watched.
Yeah.
Because remember back then, Master P was out with his movies.
Everybody had a movie and a soundtrack.
Even Rockefeller had a whole bunch of Siegel had a whole bunch of movies out at the
State
time.
Property.
Dame Dash had the movie. Or I should say, let me correct myself. Dame Dash had the movies out for the whole side of rock. You know what I'm
Streets is
saying?
watching.
The music followed the hip hop and the stuff that we watched. For them now, I don't know of a movie that's following Migos. Do you know of a movie that the Migos? I'm talking about not like their music is in movies. I'm talking about, is there a movie that, you know what I'm saying,
I
they
don't
came
know
out with?
if there's any movies with any of the artists.
The last movie we probably saw with the hip hop artist about his life story was either Eminem or 50 Cent. Who else was after that? And I ain't talking about this gay shit. I guess can't call gay shit. This awkwardly alternative shit that's on Empire. I can't talk about that because that to me is not a music. That's not a music that I follow type of show.
But that's a show.
It's a show. What I'm saying, but movie wise, talking about someone's hip hop career and life. What movie has come out that does
I
that?
can't recall nowadays. Not
Because
not recently.
like on the level of a 50 Cent Get Rich or Die Trying, Eminem type movie.
Hey,
Before
man.
that, you had other movies that included all that stuff like Beanie Mac, not Beanie, B-Mac, Beanie
Property.
Siegel, State Property. They had Master P, all his movies.
all of them. I got the.
What else since now this new era has come out like that?
I don't know.
And it's not that I ain't paying attention. I watch a lot of stuff, and I ain't seen nobody's movie. I ain't seen the real
I
life
didn't even see
story.
them bootlegging, making the low quality bootleg
Yeah,
movies.
you don't
Remember,
have
some
to-
people used to
yeah,
make movies
yeah,
out of
yeah,
trucks.
yeah,
I don't
yeah.
even see that going on.
Yeah, you don't need it no more, man. It's just
Now
like
they got the
CDs.
internet,
But you
so
can just do it on your
you're
own.
right.
Yeah.
That's true. That's true.
It's like
Film a whole
CDs
movie
now.
at your house.
I still got a whole cases of CDs and whatnot. I took the, I threw away the plastic covering, but I don't want to get rid of them. But it's like, why I'm keeping it? I can just, I got some.
Go right on
You know
out.
what I mean? And get it.
But let me tell you the difference now.
Go ahead.
You own that.
Yeah. Yeah.
For me, somebody that likes to make beats,
Yeah.
iTunes and Spotify, those things don't necessarily work
Yeah.
because I can't grab the audio
Okay.
that I need to sample the real music. I have to go to some other type of source in order to
Oh, okay.
do that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But and that's not even the same audio quality.
Yeah.
So that's the difference now that they've done. So now that the record companies can't control, you know,
What about
now we
DVD?
got streaming and stuff going on. That's the way that they've done it now. Now you can't really go to a store and say, "Yep, I own this. I'm gonna go ahead and.
What about
do what I wanna do.
DVDs? You still go buy DVDs?
I don't buy them, but I got rid of my. I got 8 million.
I know, right?
I got 8 million.
Rid of mine.
I got boxes in storage right now.
Yeah.
Like about 500 or 600 DVDs right
But
now.
what's the point of owning that shit though?
Hey,
Hey,
the
you know, back
internet
in the
gonna
day-
go out one day, man. I'm sorry, it's gonna be some Walking Dead shit. Now I'm gonna have me some
Oh, yeah,
battery.
go out.
I'm gonna watch my goddamn on my little battery controlled DVD player with the screen on. I might be the last person with that.
Damn.
I'm gonna be watching Resident Evil and all kinds of shit. No
Hey,
5 hours.
It's crazy. It's like you don't even need them no more. But it's like, man, I ain't get rid of them.
Nah.
Remember back in the days? You remember how you used to always go to that Columbia House and BMG?
Oh God.
You get 10
I
CDs
still owe
for
them
1
money.
penny. You know what I'm saying?
That's what they get for sending the kid the little
Boy, you
BMG
alive.
package. Hell yeah, I'm gonna take all 12 CDs for a penny.
You know
Don't
what
be
I'm
sending me no bill later. You said a penny.
Exactly.
And I gotta pay for shipping and handling? Nah, I'm good.
Next to your ass
Man,
paying
we used to put fake
$40,000.
names.
I'm too young. I ain't even got a job. Don't send me that.
We used to put fake names and all that. You know, hey, John Smith. The same address.
Same
though.
address.
You know what I
Ain't no
mean?
John Smith. If I
Hey,
don't
that's
know
how.
about.
Hey, that's how I got hit with Tupac. Because you know, being from New York, I ain't never. Man, I couldn't. I wasn't messing with him. You know what I mean?
Really? Not Tupac?
So after he died, it was not. Like a couple of years later, I said, you know,
Hold on, how you not messing with Tupac and he from New York?
because you know, back then we had to pick sides. And I picked
Oh,
There we go. One of those, man. One of those sides.
pick sides. And I wasn't feeling him like that.
So did you like Corrupt?
You know what? I love Corrupt. Corrupt is nasty. You know what I'm saying? But the only thing
So
that
what
I didn't like about him because, you know, him being from
He
Philly,
from Philly, right?
all his music had that West Coast sound. But he's
That's what I'm asking.
but he's an East Coast spitter. You can just
But
see
you
it
can
here.
hear even on those tracks.
I know
you
what
can
you
hear
hear.
it. You can hear
like
it.
Exhibit.
I like he was with the Alcoholics, you know, and it was kind of a cool name, Tap the 40 and Twist the Tap. You know what I'm saying? That was all that stuff was cool back then. So, you know, I messed with Exhibit.
What's that? Paparazzi.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
What about the stuff you did with Dre? X.
Oh
and all
yeah.
that? He killed that shit.
Yeah. I messed with him, but Tupac, I wasn't really.
KB
feeling.
said West Coast in the house. What's up, KB?
Oh man, come on, bruh.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't know. I think when they had that whole East Coast, West Coast going on, I felt it was stupid. But I mean, obviously being a Midwester,
Who you roll with?
you ride with the East because you're a Midwester. That's the only reason. Because you were the Mid. And we was rocking Timbs and Lugs back then, so we didn't
I
know.
was
You
a
know.
music person. I was like, shit, this music good. I don't give a damn who make it. Just make some good music.
Hey,
That's all I
I
care
ain't gonna
about.
lie, man. That Tupac, when he got killed, I was like, I didn't care. When Biggie got killed, I remember it. It was on a Sunday morning. I was chilling in the crib. I put on the TV and I seen the ticker on the rapper get killed. I'm like, what the fuck got killed? Christopher. I said, oh,
Exactly.
Man, I was hurt.
remember.
You know what I'm saying?
What's up, Steph the Chef? We talking about hip hop, music, and everything. And I gave you a shout out earlier too about the Create My Tees. I got the one sitting up here in the space right here. So what's going on, Steph? We talking about music and all different ways to change, all different things of hip hop. But now, when that was going on, that East Coast West Coast beef,
Yeah.
I didn't realize it was that serious.
Right.
It was serious.
So here go the conspiracy theories.
It was
Who
serious.
shot Tupac?
Man, he got into some stuff that he shouldn't have got into. So, you know, that was just that was gang shit, man.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
yeah.
That was just gang shit to me.
You don't think Suge did it?
Nah, man.
Do y'all remember all the albums that came out after that with all the different things that Tupac did? Was like, he's giving us hints in this music. Suge shot me. Remember that shit?
Yeah.
On Machiavelli?
Machiavelli, right?
Dude.
It's on first song on the album.
Yeah.
I remember.
I'm just saying, man.
I was like, come on, man. I don't know.
KB, you want this shirt? Come get it.
If somebody,
Matter of fact, you need to be on this show. Let me know when you want to get on the show, KB. Come get
I
the
figure
shirt.
if he was gonna have somebody kill him, he ain't gonna be in. I wouldn't be in the car with somebody.
No, he didn't. I'm just saying.
He's come out, come
Grades.
right next to me and shoot him. I mean, that's,
He got grades in the head.
Why not?
dog. Yeah,
Why would you tell somebody if you want him dead, you gonna say, hey, kill him. I'm gonna be riding with him. So just go ahead and go to his side and shoot. Bullets ain't got names. So
Let me
why
ask
would
a
you do
question.
that?
Let me ask you a question. Who you think profited the most when that happened? Like right away.
That would be should.
So let me ask you a question then. If you throw Suge, I'm telling you, there's grimy dudes out here that do that.
Think about it. Who would have had the most to profit if he was still alive?
Nah, that ain't how the hip hop game work.
It's not. But still, think about it. Tupac was tied to that man.
Yeah, but Tupac was probably getting tired of being tied to that man.
He
We don't know
probably
the inner workings of that.
but what's gonna happen is, remember what happened with Snoop, right? Remember when Suge went to jail?
Yeah.
And Snoop went to Master P, right?
And then Suge didn't make no more money.
Oh, he made something off of it. Don't think he just gave it up.
Let me ask you a question.
As a businessman.
No, we know
you
Suge.
would never give nobody up for free.
No,
I'm gonna get something off of this.
I see that with Snoop, but my question is this: you think he would have made more money if Snoop died? Cause who gonna own all of them? Because think about it: if Tupac is alive, he got to fight Tupac for the masters, right?
Yep.
We already know Suge don't play.
But think about this though. Suge owned the masters.
Exactly. And now if Dead
Well, I
Artists-
mean,
you
no,
telling me Dead Artists don't make
it
more
was
money
a-
than live artists?
You right, dead rappers get better. I gotta
Dude,
admit that one.
I didn't even know who XX Tentacion was until he died. I damn near downloaded about 10 tracks from this dude because I was like, who is this?
Until
I
he
wanna-
died. Or until he went to jail.
No, Tentacion, the guy that got shot.
Oh, I'm thinking about the 6ix9ine guy. My bad.
No,
My bad.
6ix9ine, I didn't really pay him attention to, but you know what? Once he died, woo! I ain't wishing
Well,
death on him.
since he went to jail, his numbers is through the roof now.
Oh yeah, that's the thing, because now he has to be that real
He on
dude.
TV all the time now.
And he didn't realize you can't play Rico with the FBI. They will put your, you know what I'm saying? You can't move weight across states.
Yeah.
No, you just can't be with anyone. That's the Rico, man. Like,
He was moving weight across states. Is different.
nah, Rico is when is that they put that stuff with the mob to try to shut down the mob.
Yeah, moving money across state, moving weight.
Yeah, but they really ain't got, from what they said, they really don't got none of them. But he's around them.
They got him because
But they got him on confessions too.
Yes, he moved
They got him on
funds.
tapes.
It's just like Bobby Smurda. They had nothing. He ain't had nothing.
Bobby Smurda went down because
He got a Rico.
he was around the stuff that was going down too. That's
No,
how I look at it.
But
That's a loaded question, KB. You got to give me an era because if you saying the best rapper of all time, that's kind of loaded. So like,
Biggie,
of all time,
Biggie,
all time.
all time.
Nobody else before Biggie. Nobody else after Biggie of all time. So let's do this. You got to take Biggie and Tupac out this.
All right, then, all right.
would.
Take Biggie and Tupac out of this. Let's just say this. Give me your top 3 spitters. Not bet. Now, when I say best, your top 3 spitters that has bars. Not best rappers of all time. Your top 3 got the best bars. Best bars. Period.
I say Rakim.
Okay, I give you that. I give you Rakim. I give you hold on. I give you Rakim. Who else?
KRS-One.
Okay. I give you. I give you that.
And Ice Cube.
I like.
Okay.
That's a good choice.
Which Ice Cube? The new Ice Cube
No,
or old
Ice
Ice
Cube.
Cube?
Old Ice Cube.
Okay, old Cube. Old Cube.
Wicked.
You talking about Cube that he's written for other people or Cube that he's written for himself? Because we're talking about 3 different Cubes. Cube used to write for Eazy-E. No, let's be
You
honest.
talking about post NWA is what he's talking.
Oh, you're talking about after NWA.
Solo career.
Because if Cube didn't write
Because
for
after
because if Cube didn't write for NWA, NWA would be NWA.
Not true.
Eazy-E did not
He
write.
didn't write his own lyrics, but Cube
Cube
wasn't
did.
the only one writing.
Who else was?
DOC, MC Ren.
DOC came later though.
No, DOC was in there from day one.
He was?
Remember, if you look at even in the movie, look at all the old albums. DOC was around. He was in the group. He did some songs. He did some songs too.
So who you got? Who you got, Twan? Best spitters. Just spitters.
I would definitely say KRS.
Wow. I like KRS. I still ain't got him on my list.
I gotta say KRS is on there. Best spitter.
Spitters. Pure spitting bars. Not best ever of all time. Just best spitters.
Shit, I like Big Daddy Kane.
Okay. You got Kane.
And let me think. I do like Rakim. Trying to think if I could think of one
Just
more.
best spitters, period. Your top 3. This is best spitters. Y'all surprising me, man.
I mean, you only giving us 3 choices.
Yeah, I'm only giving you 3. So I'm letting you pick your best 3.
I'm gonna go right there. I'm gonna stay there then.
Who you choosing?
Rakim, KRS, and Big Daddy.
Okay. So, you got Rakim. KRS is shown up here twice. Rakim is shown up twice. Interestingly enough, KRS is not on my best
What?
spitters. He's not.
So let's hear.
Okay.
I'm going to go with Black Thought, first of all.
I like Black
I'm
Thought.
going with Black Thought, first of all.
Okay.
Hands down. I'm talking about best spitters.
But see, you say Black Thought, but he's a freestyler.
No,
Yes, he is.
To what?
That's his.
You need a 10-minute freeze. He's never done that before.
No. He doesn't do it, but that's how he came up in the game.
So you tell me the rest of these cats ain't you tell me Rakim ain't freestyle or Karis
No,
ain't freestyle?
Rakim never freestyle. Rakim never battled.
But who did All right, who did Black Thought battle in?
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
no, he's a freestyle.
Well, who did he battle?
Oh shit. Good.
He said spitters. He said
Okay, go ahead.
He said spitters. He said spitters.
Black Thought.
No, you good. You good.
No.
He said spitters overall. So we got Black Thought. Who we got?
All right, we got Black Thought. I know y'all ain't gonna like this, but I'm gonna tell you, my man's tone and everything, it just kills it.
Who,
Jada
Tolo?
Kiss. No, Jada Kiss.
Kiss. Okay.
Kiss to me by far, freestyle on a record, knows what he's doing.
Then if that's your second, then I bet Fab is your third.
So this is where it gets interesting.
It gotta be. It gotta
This
be.
is where it gets
It gotta be. It gotta be. Because you can't mention Jada Kiss and Fab
So-
ain't far behind. Or
No, you can't. You can't.
You
but
cannot.
for this particular, no, you can't. And then what I'm saying right,
on
you
now.
can't. But I gotta say this: if I gotta choose another era, so this is the thing. I'm choosing from different eras. So Jada Kiss is representing the Fab, the Seagulls.
So he's that era.
He's representing that era.
Gotcha.
Now I'm gonna give you one more that's gonna represent a different era, and y'all ain't gonna have no idea exactly how tight. And I was gonna say Pharoah Monch, but I'm not because y'all know who he is. But I'm gonna go with Mad Skills. I'm sorry, he's the spinner.
I like Pharoah Monch, but I don't think his catalog is big enough to be.
Nope. Neither is Mad Skills. Mad Skills is a hot spinner. I'm sorry.
He's from Virginia.
Mad Skills to me,
Skills.
ridiculous.
So
Those
you
are my
know
three.
what we need to do? We need to get one of them bass speakers right here and put. Let's go song for song. You pick your song for your artist, I'll pick mine, and let's see who gonna be like, yo.
So here's the lineup right now. So KB was saying choose the 80s. Before we go to 80s, I'm gonna go by what everybody else is saying. Tupac, hands down. We know he in the top 5. He he above the top 5. He's on the next level. Jay-Z, hands down, being the best. I'm gonna put him at. I'm gonna go 1, 2. I'm gonna go 1 is Tupac and Biggie. Jay-Z is 1A.
Definitely.
Jay-Z is 1A. I'm gonna go with that. So I'm gonna take him. Jay-Z.
Nas gotta be in that conversation.
If that's the case, then Jay-Z is 1B and Nas would be 1A.
Okay, either way.
So and they can't be part of the top 5. They above that top 5.
Right.
Nas and NWA. Okay, and when you say NWA, that's a whole entire doggone group. So
Yeah.
Dr. Dre did the writing. No, Dr. Dre ain't wrote shit.
No right.
Dr. Dre has. Have you ever hear any song Dr. Dre is on?
He didn't write
The
it.
person he's on the song with wrote that for him.
Yeah.
Because his style changes based on whoever's on that song. Now he might have wrote some of his early stuff, but it was crap too.
He didn't write.
Okay,
the-
female rappers, let to get in that. Somebody said Slick Rick. I will say this: storyteller.
Oh,
He was
Slick
a good
Rick.
storyteller.
Yeah, yes.
I
yes.
give storyteller Slick Rick. Yeah, that's
If
different.
he didn't go
area
to jail, he'll be bigger.
Oh, absolutely. I agree.
KB say I used to eat dinner and stop eating all this damn candy.
I know. Hey, I
Come on
know.
over and cook,
I'm
JD.
smashing.
We're waiting on you. We're waiting on you.
I'm smashing.
So what about? And yes, really, he did not write any of this stuff. I'm telling
Nah, he
you,
didn't.
KD, Dre did not write.
Go ahead
nothing.
and Google that. And
Yeah,
look
Dre
at all
don't-
the songs he
look
done.
at- See, you gotta understand, LM is the type of dude that when you came out with a tape back in the day,
I
the
read
tape would
the
say
paper.
the actual paper would say whose
And
song
I know
it
their
is.
fir- that's
say
how I know
government
their first and last name.
Exactly.
That's how I know because I go in and out. Look, who produced this track? Okay. Oh, is there a sample on that? What's that sample of? Who wrote that? Oh, S. Jones. Okay, let me see what that person's name is. Oh, so is S. Jones. See, with Dr. Dre though, one thing about music is if you do the music, if you're doing copyrights, you partially a writer already. So I mean, if you're looking at that, then yeah, you might think that he wrote, but the lyric part he didn't write that. He even admits that. Because Eminem wrote some.
So what about the
Kendrick
80s?
Lamar
though?
wrote some for him. Jay-Z wrote still DRE for him. So I mean,
What about the 80s? Y'all got? I mean, I guess we're talking about 80s. We're talking about Rakim,
I
right?
love early
Well-
'80s. I love Melly Mel,
Melly Mel,
The Message,
The Message.
White Lines.
Okay.
I'm thinking back when hip hop. I first got into hip hop. Melly Mel was one of my tops.
Okay. What about you?
Well,
The song has been sampled more than The Message right
Well,
now.
you talking about spitters or just favorite artists in the 80s?
Favorite spitters in the 80s. We'll go with spitters in the 80s.
Okay, favorite spitters in the 80s.
From the 80s, the favorite spitters from the 80s. Like the best hip hop spitters from the 80s.
I ain't gonna front. You know, even though he's in the group, DMC, man.
Really?
I did
Man,
like DMC.
DMC, man.
Not Run.
Nah, because DMC
DMC
wrote
had-
Run.
DMC
He
had
wrote a
voice.
lot of Run songs, man.
He seemed like he had a problem with his voice and speaking though.
Yeah, because he had, I think he had some type of injury. I don't know, man.
Yeah, since then he had that voice.
Yeah, but man, DMC was raw. You know what I'm saying? Oh, bruh. You know, but it still go back because we already said Rakim is the '80s, and you know.
Well, if I'm going back to the '80s, I mean, we mentioned Rakim.
Even Ice Cube when they came out in '86.
What about Kool Moe Dee?
I ain't really feel Kool Moe Dee that much, man, because I was more LL.
I like Kool Moe Dee, but I would go with LL.
Over
LL. I like that, dude. People only know LL just they think about them love songs, but LL got lyrics, man.
He got bars.
LL can go.
Would you go with LL over Ice-T?
Yes.
Hell yeah.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
Yes. And I loved Ice-T too. Real 6 in the morning.
Ice-T was the first
6 in the morning.
Thank you.
Oh my God.
Colors was tight too.
Colors,
You know
6 in
what
the
I'm
morning.
Y'all forgot about his girlfriend he had on that album?
Yeah, that's all we really cared about.
Man.
I'm your pusher.
Exactly. Tell me, Ice-T over LL Cool J?
video was good enough for me. I was like, Ice-T, he that.
So y'all still gonna tell me Ice-T over LL Cool J?
Yeah, LL Cool J over Ice-T. LL Cool J over Ice-T, you mean?
Yeah, but yeah, man.
Oh, okay. So here go to what they want to talk about: female rappers.
Oh, MC Lyte.
First of all, MC Lyte is a vampire. I'm gonna
MC
say that
Lyte.
right now. She ain't aged not one bit.
She looks absolutely.
I saw her. Matter of fact, Steph the Chef, you was there at the Ultimate Women's Expo. MC Lyte came on stage. I promise you, she like she's 30 years old.
I bet she does. And
MC
still
Lyte.
small too.
MC Lyte, Queen Latifah.
Queen Latifah's an entertainer to me. She ain't really a spit.
No,
Oh, brother. Man, Queen
You ain't
Latifah.
listen to the first 3 hours
She's
she
an
had.
actor. She's a singer.
The
But
first
she was
3
rapping
hours,
first.
man.
No, she was a singer first.
No, she
She's
was
a
a
rapper
rapper.
first.
You guys, she's a singer first. She was singing before she was rapping, and then I'm
Okay.
talking about she got popular
Well,
for rapping. But she was you don't just develop a singing skill like that. She was singing before she was rapping. She's an
That's true.
entertainer.
That's true.
You don't develop a skill of singing
Bruh,
like that.
That's true.
Well, hey, in the '80s, she was spitting. You know what I'm saying?
Well, some people don't know that they're a singer though. Some people just somebody come along later like, hey, you can sing.
Like Macy Gray.
I like Macy Gray. She's very
Who else female MC?
very eccentric.
So female MC Lyte is one.
I got the queen, yo. She was tight. She was Flavor
Lil-
Unit.
Flavor Unit.
Yeah, that's her group.
Yeah, Flavor Unit.
Yeah. But see, when I think of Queen Latifah's group, I'm thinking about her. I'm thinking about
No. Single.
I guess it was a Flavor
Her
Unit.
albums was on point. Yo.
So I saw Lil Kim on here. I saw
Kim did have some.
yeah,
lyrics.
Foxy.
She
I like
did.
Foxy.
Foxy.
Yeah.
What about Charlie Baltimore? Anybody like those? I was only one. Okay, that's cool.
That was Biggie
That's cool.
girlfriend. That's it.
Yeah.
Do we want to include Lauryn Hill?
Yeah. You got
Yes,
to.
you have.
But she's not 80s. She's not 80s.
She's not. She's 90s. She's not 80s. But if I'm talking
What about
about
Eve?
80s, she's not 80s.
Yeah.
Okay, well she's not. No,
So if we go 90s, yeah. But if we
80s,
go-
it'd be Shantae
okay.
because she was like the first
But
battle.
she only had like one. Like she had more than one song, but that one.
See, my
song,
problem with the 80s is the fact that most of them girls didn't write their shit.
MC Lyte did.
Yeah, Shantae
MC
did.
Lyte did, yes.
Shantae did.
Queen Latifah did.
What about them 357 girls? MC Hammer's crew.
Nah, well we know that. That was 90s. That was 90s.
What about the Raw Digger? Okay, that's 90s. Let's go 90s now.
Okay.
The 90s was getting
Rod Digger's
Rod
90s,
Digger,
though.
yeah.
Raw Digger, Little Kim.
She just don't have a
Foxy
lot of
Love.
body of work though, man. You know what I'm saying?
Well, we want to. Well, I don't
Rod
know.
Digger's raw. I like
Talking
her.
about spitters. Okay, so
Yeah, Raw Digger was nice.
Nice.
what about Rage? Well, Rage spits. The Lady of Rage. You
Yeah.
probably don't. You probably won't go into that because she spit over West Coast stuff. But I love that dude. But I'm just saying, Rage get busy. She from Virginia too, bro.
Rage get busy. I'll give it
She
to
gets
her.
busy.
Yeah,
you
she
ever heard
gets
the track she did with Premier?
No, I ain't heard
Cause
that.
her and Premier, they buddies in real life. She got a track.
Yeah, they got a song. She got a song that they came out
a few years ago.
Her
Premier
and MC8 and Premier.
MCA, yeah, MCA
yeah.
from Compton's Most Wanted.
Hey, that now. Eve is nice too, Steph. When you talk about MC,
What about Moni?
Moni Love? Or Moni
Moni Love, yeah.
In the middle, yo, Moni's in the middle,
She
man.
had some lyrics.
Oh, what about that?
What about Muhammadiyah? Remember her?
Yeah, but she was so conscious and she went over.
Yeah.
She was.
It's like that girl from X Clan. What's that one?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, what's that one? The Boss. That shit.
Yeah.
Deeper and deeper.
That was hard though. She
Salt
came
Pepper.
out with them locs on and the hat.
She was
like,
good.
yo.
Salt and pepper.
Nah, I see right here. It's talking about Eve, Missy Elliott, definitely Rage. Now, Missy Elliott, I'm gonna tell you like this.
Missy would be in the same category with
She was
Queen
more
Latifah.
singing though, man.
I'm gonna tell you straight up.
Missy be hitting it though.
So wait a minute. If we have a top 5 females, and I had to put females above the top 5,
Yeah.
I gotta take Missy out the top
Missy-
5. But she's up. Hold on.
Her and Lauryn Hill belong in a different category.
Yeah.
Yes,
they're
and
not
I'm
just rappers.
I'm gonna say this: Lauryn Hill changed the game, yes, but Missy changed the game. They was not doing $1 million videos until Missy came around.
Yeah.
I didn't even know what a video, what the purpose of watching a hip hop video was until Missy was doing a video.
Fly's videos.
That's Missy all day.
Rain
Yeah.
with the garbage bag.
Exactly.
Hey.
Bro, shoot, the last video, every video she's done, even
Hey.
on the.
She's a bitch.
Yo.
The one in black and white. She had the bald head.
Hey, you remember with Black Rob? Whoa,
Oh, that was a classic,
bruh. That
When
video
they crashed
with that
18
big old,
wheeler.
yeah. Hey, nah,
And to think he didn't even like that song.
and he made it popular. Say 100. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
He
You know,
said he didn't even like that song.
But
He
yo,
put that song.
I
He
remember.
said,
I
didn't
remember in
that song.
college. I remember in college, man. They went to a Greek party, and they put that Whoa on. And them,
Man, that was me and your toy.
Them
That was our
females
joy.
started doing that step and shit.
Yeah.
Bruh, you know,
was
and
it.
it was so crazy because being an athlete, we really was beefing with them, you know, but we bum rushed their party, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, man, listen.
Hey, Chubb
man,
Rock
I
was
want-
my guy too. I ain't gonna lie, Chubb
Yeah,
Rock.
Chubb Rock is tough. Yo, and you know, on
about
a
Special
sneak
Ed?
tip, Special Ed.
He had,
Special Ed had lyrics.
Yeah.
Yes. You know what though?
Yes,
you
he
talking
was.
about rappers? He had lyrics, but he had swag above anything else.
Yeah,
Yeah, he did.
Special Ed had
Because
swag.
some of the stuff he spit, nobody else could have spit.
Yeah,
and
he had
accepted
swag.
it. He did.
Yeah.
He did. You're right.
I give him that.
Yeah, you know, yeah, Special Ed was tough. Man, back then, you shoot, even, Fife Dog was spitting.
Yeah, try
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
To try it.
Hey, Q-Tip was one of my favorites at that time, and then Five came
Yeah.
up. I was like, hey, that.
So have y'all heard all this nonsense they be talking about? Like, remember you talking about they go back and listen to Biggie, go back and listen. Have y'all realized that some of the hip hop music we listen to, some of them motherfuckers damn near sound gay?
Like,
Okay, what about that one Biggie verse? Looks so good, I suck on your daughter's dick. Remember that verse?
Yeah, that was me and my bitch. I remember that.
Just me and my bitch. Just-
Yeah.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. Some hip hop music, I couldn't even repeat the lyrics. I'm like, yo, I don't no, no Biggie. I will not do that.
You can't. I can't repeat that.
I can't repeat that. That sounds so horrific, Biggie. What else? There was some other little like really gay lyrics. Not gay lyrics. I guess basically questionable suspect lyrics. When we say gay, I mean for us back then it meant weird. Now gay, you gotta be careful when you say it. Now mess around, boom. You know what I'm saying? They boycott Kevin Hart or some show shit. That shit used to be real suspect.
Yeah, man. Shoot, you know.
Man, I'm looking at some of these.
Big Daddy Kane.
These 25. Like I googled something. Say 25 dopest female rap tracks. I swear, Lauryn Hill gotta have like half of them.
Wow. So KB, your question is about what songs we put together for our spouse, but what type of songs? You talking about hip hop songs? You talking about R&B songs? Like what kind of songs you talking about? Because I mean, I don't know. Because the music I listen to, especially now, I'm like, if someone asks me right now, if I had to pick one album or one person to listen to right now for the next 24 hours, and they said who would it be? It'd probably be Childish Gambino. Like his whole entire body of work for the next 24 hours, I can listen to one track or listen to one artist, it'd be him. What about y'all? If you had to listen to the next 24 hours, you get one CD to pick or one person's body of work. Who would it be?
Off the top of my head, I'm gonna say the Black Album.
So Jay-Z.
Yes.
So you listen to his body of work for the next 24 hours.
The whole body of work.
You
or
get
just
the
that
body.
album?
No, you get the body of all his
just
music
the album?
for the next
just
24
all of
hours. Yeah, everything that person's made for the next 24 hours. You saying Jay-Z?
Yeah.
I got
Stick with
that
that in my lifetime, and yeah, he got some good albums.
Yeah, that's a good body
Knock
work.
Life.
Yeah.
444.
What you do?
Yeah.
You know, I'll probably, I'll probably listen to, Mobb Deep.
The whole body of work?
Yeah, the whole body.
That gets you through a whole day. Song after song after song.
and song, man.
Okay.
'Cause they got albums, man. They got a lot. I don't want to pick someone who just got 2 albums. You know what I
I
mean?
can even do Nas.
You know what I mean? I need
Nice.
something a catalog of music where you can just switch it up.
So the question actually now is, what about love songs? What if you had to pick?
Hey man, Keith
Oh,
Sweat,
KB,
baby.
what you know about Tracy Chapman? That's my girl right there.
Keith Sweat, baby.
Keith Sweat,
Keith Sweat, man.
Babyface.
Babyface.
Babyface, man.
That Twisted, yo, man. You know that shit is hard.
I'm gonna go
dude.
right back to my guy Rome.
You say for the ladies now, so I'm assuming we're talking about slow songs.
yeah. It's a love song. It's a love song.
Keith Sweat. No, but you were singing Twisted, and that wasn't slow song.
Oh,
I get you, make it last
okay,
forever,
okay,
and I'll give all my love. Yeah, I got
She
you.
may be young, and
I'm telling y'all,
Right, wrong way, yeah.
KB, who listen to Kenny G?
I like Kenny G. My
Like,
mom,
'cause he-
my
'cause he
mama,
musical.
my mama listens to Kenny G, and as a grown up now, I'm like that Kenny G was the shit, man.
Musical.
You right. My opinion don't count. I'm
tell you,
different.
y'all
I
need to
listen
go
to
ahead-
everything.
Y'all need to go ahead and Google Rome's album. Man, I'm telling you.
He's stuck on wrong, man.
Rome, you know who Rome looked like? Who was the one that came out with that one song? He used to run like this and maybe rap.
Oh, Shorty Low.
Rome and Shorty Low is the same person. Swear to God.
I thought Rome.
Swear to God.
I thought Rome looked more like Bettis.
No, Rome looked like Shorty Low. I'm telling you.
Yeah, Jerome Bettis.
The
I'm
bus.
telling you, if you Google Rome and Google, Shorty Low dead now. It's the same person. Swear to God.
Oh man. But yeah, I would say Babyface. What about H-Town?
Nah, man, they
What
only
about
have like
Marvin Gaye?
Marvin, nah.
They got Keith Sweat. They got Silk.
Did you say nah to Marvin? Have you heard Marvin
Silk
Gaye's
Lose
collection?
Control.
I heard much about it, man.
Man.
You say what?
What about Jodeci?
What they said?
Jodeci.
They said Silk, Lose Control. They said.
Oh, you want songs?
Well, they just naming like art. If you had to give your spouse a love song. What about Tank?
Yeah, you're right.
Says a song about grown folks music. I know about. Look, Rome. I'm telling you, Tracy Chapman, Rome. There's a lot of folks out there that I can think of that I probably, but I don't like slow music. I'll be honest.
Yeah, you're right.
I don't like it.
Jerome does look like.
Yeah, I love it.
They're the same person, brother.
You stupid.
Same person.
And
Really?
Jodeci stayed. Come and
Oh,
talk to
Jodeci
me.
too. Jodeci.
Come and talk to me, the regular one. And
But see,
the
back
remix
then-
you can't listen to with your girlfriend.
Yeah.
You'll get to dance.
Yeah, see, back then they had like 5 fast songs and then 5 slow songs on the B side. Like the A side was all slow, and then the B side was all fast.
Oh.
No one listened to the fast joints. It was
Yeah,
the
they be
slow
like, who goes
joints.
I got a question though. I got a question. Who back in high school when this used to come on, everybody could sing? Remember that one song that all the dudes would go in the bathroom or go to the auditorium and be like, they'd be like,
Shy.
And that was right after Lean On Me came out.
Oh my gosh, I used to be like
In the bathroom, you find the biggest collection of non-singers you've ever seen in the bathroom at one time. Everybody want to sing leads, harmony off, and everything.
Hey, I used to kill it. I'm like, the very first time.
Now, did you used to kill it, or did you just used to look like you was killing it? That's what
Oh
it
yeah,
was.
to kill it different. In
It's
R&B,
different.
you gotta do this to kill it.
You got to, but you also got to do this too. You got to do the
Hey,
Casey from
I
Judge.
can't sing for nothing, but when that was, hey, I was like,
You gotta at least
I got
look
the
like-
first part. I got the first part because
Because when you first come in, you got the very first time.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's my question. Was you really singing, or was it the actor singing that you was
the
killing?
actor sings to
Hey,
kill
but
it.
you
man.
can't front though. When Stay came out,
Oh, stay.
Don't
yeah.
talk. Just
everybody was everybody was singing that song.
But there were so many one-hit wonder groups that came out that sang like that. Like they used to make groups, one lead singer, 4 dancers. Y'all hit this one song, gone. You know, it's
Yeah,
like
that's true.
that'd be it. They'd be
Like
out for a
so-
season.
like so.
Well, they went with it. One-hit wonders, was they?
Nah,
They had a couple of songs, but pretty
they
much.
came back a few times. Remember, if you feel
Yeah, okay.
like love, that was their resurrection right there.
What about High Five?
Well, High Five. They all
High Five
died.
has some good albums.
They all died.
Nah, but no.
They has some good albums.
They had issues with game.
That first album was hard.
You know who was a hard album?
The second
The rest of them
album
was
was
trash. Color Me Bad.
So I never really.
I never listened to the whole album.
Yeah, I know.
I listened to a few songs of
They had the one dude that would
the
kill.
white guy that embarrassed him on the reunion tour.
Man, because he really could sing though. He was like the man with them. And then, you know, he had to do his own thing.
Hey, they still play that in the club. Shout down, boy.
Hey,
You remember every time we used to go out, they play that.
Hey,
boy.
you want that, what time over?
Oh, it's whatever, man.
Shoot, we can, we want to just, touch on it and say part 2, like Shook Ones, part 2. we can touch on it and say part 2's coming.
Boys to Men. Boys to Men was good.
Yeah, they
Absolutely.
was
Oh, yeah. That first album?
Now the one when they was in the
now.
Sherlings, the
Ooh,
long
Please don't
Sherlings.
go.
like the sheepskins.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. I used to watch boys, man. I used to think to myself every time I watch any video, who dressed them? Because they used to have the weirdest outfits on to me, and all dressed alike. I'm like, did somebody mama dress them?
You know what?
They literally would have their shirts tucked in, have on shorts, or have on something all met. I'm like, they dressed like they all in the same family, man. That used to crack me up.
That was part of the.
It was so
the
preppy,
image.
it annoyed me. I was
That was
like,
part of the image. The
Jodeci, I was cool with how Jodeci dressed with the boots.
Because Puffy said that's how they dress.
Yeah, I was
said,
cool
we just
with
gonna
that.
let them be regular.
I was cool with that, but boys to men dressed like
Old school hip hop rap group. I mean R&B groups.
Like which?
Force MDs.
Oh,
God. I was talking about back when Kid played. You talking about them?
You talking about 80s now? Whistle. What about Whistle?
Yeah.
We have a chance.
Yup.
Yeah, see, I never listened to me. See,
I used to play that at the party. I remember that back in North Chicago, Novak King.
Yeah, see, I never listened to
I ain't gonna lie to you, Novak King was right by your house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't listen to long music like that, man.
Hey, that's what I used to like girls. Ain't talk to them. But I'd be like, damn, I'm shy. I'm like, damn, she fine. But I'm shy.
Do y'all remember y'all first ever dance that y'all went to? And y'all remember the song that you finally on the floor with a girl and the cross fingers behind the waist dance?
Oh God!
Y'all remember y'all first song?
Oh my God!
Man, I was a shy dude.
I was
dog.
shy back then. I was shy all the way until like freshman year in high school. So maybe sophomore.
I just always try to play the wall because I was so tall. I was so like, man, I ain't trying to be out there looking crazy. Then guess what?
I was like, no, she ain't finna turn. No,
Yeah,
she ain't gonna embarrass me for everybody. The hell with that.
We got a new topic, yo.
What's the topic?
New topic is what is the best gangster movie of all time?
Godfather.
Really?
Godfather.
I can say the mobster movies is Godfather.
Godfather.
So you think? Well, why Godfather though?
Really?
Yeah,
Godfather,
really.
dude.
Well, when you talking about urban or you just talk about
Gangster movie of all time.
I'm going with the Godfather.
I ain't gonna front, man.
It showed a lot.
I like that menace,
It gave some
man.
bad
And
background.
then a close second.
We talking about hood movies.
that paid in full behind it. You know what I'm saying?
So here's my thing. Most people say Scarface. Let me help y'all brothers out there that say Scarface is the best movie. I want to be Scarface. There was a guy in the Scarface movie. His name was Sosa, who killed Scarface. That's who you want to be, not Scarface. You want to be Sosa. Sosa moved all the way. Scarface worked for Sosa.
Absolutely.
Y'all be like, I don't want to be
We
Scarface.
We should
No.
separate it though. We should separate it from urban, like
To mainstream?
Right.
Yes,
we should, because our movies.
Okay,
let's
so
separate
the
those two.
the best hood gangster movie is what then?
Oh man, you gotta say Menace.
I like
man.
Menace.
And then after
Menace
that,
in the Hood.
Belly.
I was
Belly was
wondering who was
sleeping.
gonna say Belly because you know me,
No,
I
Belly-
already know I'm gonna say
I
Belly.
like Belly, but I didn't like the way it ended though, man.
What do you mean? They had to go find the they wanted to make it all conscious. They did exactly what we're doing now. They're making it conscious. I put it like this:
Yeah,
Belly would
Belly.
be one of my favorite movies, and I'm gonna tell you why. Opening damn scene.
Oh,
Fire.
It was awesome. I just didn't like how I like, come on, man.
Nas coming
Show
with the
me
glowing
something,
eyes.
man. Don't show me no New Year's Eve. or
Keisha?
I need something to happen.
Hey yo, and DMX, yo,
Yeah.
that was before he was on the crack, but he was
Method Man?
Yeah,
Shooting with the
yeah,
two
man.
guns and the cap. Oh my God.
He's like,
Is you mad about it?
Are you
What?
the illest nigga in the
And
brass?
you know who was in that movie for the Menace, right?
Menace, yeah,
exactly,
yeah.
eating the banana.
Tyron-
That was dude from Menace eating the banana, man.
Yeah.
Like yo, I'm gonna drop a dime.
Okay, wait now. Okay, Paid in Full, Death, gangster movie. Color Purple. Color Purple
Color
was
Purple?
gangster. You know what?
Mr. Did gangster.
Hey, he was
everybody.
gangster.
He whooped everybody.
Hey, until she did this shit right here.
That was gangster.
Belly
You got an
definitely.
ass whooping with that.
Paid in Full, Belly definitely. But you know which one I forgot that's on here?
What?
New Jack City.
Yeah, New Jack City.
Man, I think New Jack City.
What more
It's
references?
up on there.
You gonna get more references
Yeah.
to Jack City.
New Jack
CMB.
City.
Yeah.
Cause, and you know, we can't even front on Training Day, man. That should be
Training Day
gangster.
was nice, but the only thing I like about Training Day, it just wasn't all the way gangster because he brought the dude in it. He brought the other. It was too many cops in that one. He brought the cops into that one. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's all. But I like Training Day though.
I do like
Training
Paid in
Day.
Full too.
Paid in Full was that was my ish right there. 'Cause I didn't know nothing about that era. That was my ish.
You know,
Now what about mainstream though?
mainstream.
Man, I'm
You know, you go with
I'm with
you know the
Godfather.
mobster movies like
That was
Goodfellas.
Goodfellas is nice.
Goodfellas. Casino.
Oh, Casino.
Casino is
Yeah.
nice.
So they similar. They both.
Yeah, they all
similar.
pretty much got like the same actors.
I just never liked The Godfather.
Godfather.
It was like 3 parts, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The only thing about
First
the
two were good. The last one
only thing I like about the Godfather is that dude, the consigliere, what's his name, the lawyer of the whole family. That like he couldn't be
Tom.
touched. Yeah,
Tom.
he couldn't be touched or whatever. Did he
Yeah.
ever die?
Nah, he didn't.
Yeah, that's what
And
I'm
what's
saying.
that dude? What's that? I don't know. What's that movie with the Van Kilmer? Shooting all those guns when they was.
That's the best. The reason I know that movie, that is the
yeah.
best
That is
gun
an excellent
scene
movie.
ever in a movie.
Yeah.
I can
I'm
watch
talking
that
about
every time. I
so
see
many
that.
bullets.
Yeah,
I love watching that. Every time it come on, I sit and watch the whole thing.
I watch that because I like when it comes to the end of it, when the wife is a real chick on that one.
Mm-hmm.
Val Kilmer pulls up, she's like, no. He's like, it drives off. He's like, was that him? I'm like, no, it wasn't him. Remember that at the end?
Yeah,
when he was coming to
that's
see
true.
her?
That's true.
I can't
She was
remember.
a real-
All I remember
Don't
that
come
gun
up here.
scene because that gun
Now-
scene was like 15 minutes long. That movie.
Now I see one on here talking about American Gangster. I'm gonna tell you why I don't think American Gangster is one of the best gangster movies. Because it all has to do with a snitch. I'm sorry. Realistic, the entire movie's about a snitch.
Yeah, it is.
The entire movie. Besides him getting out there and killing Idris in the first scene.
Wait, what?
Kill Idris. Remember the first thing he shoots Idris?
Yeah, I remember.
The entire movie is about how he turned on his entire family. I like the thought.
I liked it. Before. I liked it all the way up until that part.
He turned on his
I
whole
was like,
family.
wow. Then I was like, oh, okay.
So they got the gangster movies. You know,
The two best friends. You talking about Shatas? You talking about Shatas, KB? That's called Shatas.
Oh.
That's a Jamaican classic. But that one is another one that's Jamaican classic called one. Oh my gosh, with the other Jamaican. Oh, I can't think of his name at the moment. That's more of an older Jamaican gangster movie. But yeah, you talking about Shatas? That's a good one. When a dude's like killing people, and he puts a name or a number. It's like I killed 118 or whatever. So yeah, those are some good gangster movies.
I heard of it. I never seen it though.
yeah.
Here go one for y'all. I was gonna throw y'all off. What's the best? What's the best dance movie? Urban.
Oh, that's
Breaking.
Say the
Breaking?
Breaking and Beach.
Oh shoot! You know what? Breaking and B
Breaking
Street.
and B Street.
You
I
know
didn't
what?
think about
I
that.
watched those things now, and I was like,
No, I can't. The content is terrible now. You know what we doing?
Yeah,
But the dance, it was
yeah.
awesome.
I like that
Say
Say the Last Dance, man, because they had Fred Joe,
The first one.
Fred Joe Star in there, he
Yeah.
danced up in there,
That first
that
one
was
was
cool.
good.
I'm trying to think of the name of the ones that. Okay, first of all, I like the one with Omarion and his boys. That one. Step Up.
Steps. No.
Set up. Oh, what's his name?
No.
It's two words.
Yes. Set off.
KB know it.
Okay, I don't know. I'm trying to think of the name of that movie with Omar.
The guy Omarion and Marcus Houston.
Yeah.
And all the Immature and IMX and B2K.
Yeah.
You got served.
You got served. That, I'm gonna tell y'all straight up. That movie, I ain't gonna lie to y'all.
They was killing them
Hey,
routines on that.
when dude hit him with the, and the whole screen was shaking, I was like, I want to do that in the club. Oh, I want to go to the club, and I want to make the whole screen shake like that.
I never saw that movie, man.
That movie was awesome. Hey, the
Hey,
dancing
man.
was awesome.
You
in that
got
movie.
served was ridiculous, man. They be doing some
Every
bad
dance
moves.
scene was awesome, man.
Hey, yeah, every
dance
day.
scene.
Man, You Got Served was real.
It was.
And then what's the one that came out, the series of movies?
Don't say step up.
Step Up. Hey, bro, you sleeping on the first Step Up was ridiculous. The robot?
Or Honey.
No, not Honey.
Yeah, if you gonna say step up, you might as well say
Nah, Honey.
I didn't like neither one of them. I'm just saying.
You know what's messed up about Honey? Honey's actually based on a real woman that one that be dancing and stuff. But we're back in our age group, she danced. But no, Step Up
Hey,
is
she
the
fine.
first Step Up
She fine.
when you had the robot dude and the other. Man, the first Step Up was on point. I ain't gonna lie, I was dancing in the rain too.
That's crazy.
That might be kind of dangerous.
crazy.
but I-
I don't know,
Hurt my knee.
I don't know, man. I just didn't watch too many of them dance movies.
Yeah?
Yeah, man.
Man, I just love all kinds.
So here's a classic for y'all. So we're talking about movies and old school classics. I watched the other day, completely. Not End of the Last Dragon. What's the one that got the glow? I can't think of the name.
Last Dragon.
The Last Dragon. Leroy. Hey, that movie right there. When I watched it, it had so much dancing, it had so much singing in it, and you said like, "This is a damn musical."
It's a Barry Gordy movie.
Dude,
Yeah.
Barry Gordy first
What
movie.
you talk about? Like even with leaving Purple Rain. Apollonia.
I didn't
When
watch.
she got naked and got that.
Oh, when I was a kid, I was like, ooh, titties. Ooh, titties.
Hold on. Who was the girl? What was the girl in the Last Dragon? What was her name again?
That was Vanity.
So
that was
who
Prince Other chick.
Yeah. So Apollonia and Vanity. Who y'all got?
Hey, Apollonia got titties.
Yeah.
Vanity had
Vanity
that too.
Oh, she had like
Apollonia titties was like,
I'm gonna tell you this. To this
she
day,
sang the Last Dance for them titties, bro. I'm just
to
saying.
this day, Vanity still got skills, man.
Oh, Vanity fine.
Yeah, Apollonia's no.
That'd be
Whether
fine.
she's dead, I think she passed away.
I mean, she died of something. So, what's the best horror movie? I can tell you that right now. So,
Saw.
what? Who Saw?
Yeah.
Nah, that shit to me is gory. I guess that's a different level. I guess. So, I'm gonna tell you my best horror movie as a kid that messed me up.
Chucky.
Nope.
Friday the 13th fucked me up.
Really?
Yes. When I was a kid, that shit used to fuck with me.
Because
so
you
bad.
couldn't go to sleep.
Man, that shit. Because the way he just be going to people's house and just kill their ass, go in the little cabin and shit. And
Friday the 13th, when he in the that's
And
called
'cause he-
Nightmare. Friday the 13th, Jason.
Because he always walked the motherfuckers and they ran. And he always ended up catching
That
them.
never bothered me.
You remember when Dudley?
He killed the black. Yeah, he killed Dudley,
Hey,
brother.
but Dudley was getting away though.
Yeah,
Dudley was flipping it
He was,
up.
he was in the shitter. He was in the shitter, man. He took a pole through that
Oh
motherfucker.
my gosh, y'all.
And he killed his girlfriend too, man.
Yeah.
He's about to get some. He gonna kill him like that,
You know what I'm
man.
saying?
Yo,
Dudley was like, nah, he's the only black dude, but Dudley from Different Strokes.
Yeah.
only reason he survived because he was a kid.
Yeah.
Other than that, he would have
He
killed
ain't
his
mess
ass too.
around, you know what I mean?
So my favorite scary movie, I ain't gonna lie, even when I was young. Thank you. You just said it. Steph the Chef just said it. Candyman. That happened
Yeah, that
in
shit did-
Chicago
that shit did
where I
fuck-
was
that did
at.
fuck with me. That did the bees fuck with
Dude,
me.
I couldn't think Candyman's
Yeah,
name.
You're right. You're right.
That
and
messed
they had a
me
picture on
up.
the wall and shit like that shit did.
That
fuck with
happened.
me.
Imagine being in Chicago and they filming a movie in
Yeah,
Chicago. That's
Cabrini.
back when your brain didn't understand it was a movie, not a real life thing. And they talking about some Cabrini Greens
Yeah.
and there's people dying in Cabrini Greens. They don't know if it's a shooting or somebody they're missing kids. And you got a Candyman
Thought that
movie
shit was
out.
part of the conspiracy theory.
Man, I was like, I am not going anywhere
Yeah.
close to Cabrini Greens.
Man.
Uh-huh.
Now you go back to Cabrini Greens, you can walk your dog, you can get a latte.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
crazy,
man.
but yo, like Chucky for me, man. I used to hate that dog. I ain't never want to look under the bed for, you know what I'm saying?
Chucky?
Yeah.
Chucky never bothered me because I could always kick him.
Nah.
Motherfucker, you remember Cujo?
Yeah.
Now Cujo was weird.
That shit was.
Yeah.
That
Pet
shit was
Cemetery
crazy.
too.
Children of the Corn.
Pet Cemetery.
Oh, I forgot
Yeah,
about Children of the
Freddy
Corn.
Krueger, and they put on here Mama. I saw Mama. Mama was just weird to me.
I know.
So I'm gonna tell you what movie probably wouldn't scare y'all.
Y'all movie
but
would probably fuck with me, but used to fuck with me is them damn killer clowns.
You know what? That didn't mess
That,
me.
I used to, just clowns. It fucked me up with clowns
Because they were
I was
aliens. The killer clowns from outer space,
I like
right?
that shit. Yeah, that shit crazy. As fuck.
That was weird too. But I'm gonna tell you what movie messed my head up, and there ain't. So this is the thing about me. You can't scare me with an actual creature. That doesn't work for me.
Okay.
What you can scare me with is if I don't see the motherfucking creature. You know what movies I'm talking about?
Who's that?
Paranormal Activity.
Oh,
I'm gonna tell you why that scared the hell out of me. It's a camera just replaying what happens.
exactly.
There is no monster. There is just some weird
some real
shit
people.
going on.
Yeah.
Can you imagine being in your house by yourself? You hear something, you're like, oh, not today.
I'm
man.
about to say, you know,
Not
black
today.
folks. You know, black folks too.
Hey,
we like,
I'm here
shit,
to front
black.
lawn with a for sale sign at 12 o'clock at night with a flashlight. I want it. I'm selling this motherfucker like,
One of them
hey.
black folks like, hey, was that y'all? Hey, get y'all shit. We about there. No,
No, but this is real talk. Have you guys ever seen a ghost? Like,
Nah.
Saw a ghost or felt like a ghost?
Saw, I never saw.
like you actually saw ghosts and you're like, no, what the fuck was that?
I felt
I've heard some stuff, heard some noises, and I ain't know where it came
I
from.
felt stuff. But I ain't gonna
That
say
shit, that I know. I'll be like, nah, I ain't finna find out what that is. What or if it's a person.
So wait a minute, have you seen the ghost?
Yeah, man. I was-
Where and when and how?
Dude, I was living in Kennesaw, man.
So
In
you
my
that way,
Oh, you
that's
was
still
grown
here.
up.
That's still here.
Oh shit.
Yo,
I
son.
think that motherfucker ain't
I'm
following
laying-
it.
Check this out, man. I'm laying in bed. You know how you roll over at night? I looked up. I see a silhouette standing in the doorway. And I'm like, what the fuck is that? And guess what? I said, I ain't got time for this. I just put the covers on and went back to sleep. I was like, I ain't getting up. Because once you get up, it's something like that. You know what I mean?
Did you put your cover over head like a little kid? Like,
I just put the cover on. I said, yo, I ain't got time for that, yo. For real, because the thing, you know how it is. Once you get up, and all of a sudden you can't go back to sleep because your mind is playing tricks.
Oh, God.
Man, I was like, yo,
This man said he
she said he put the covers over his head like it was Jurassic Park movie.
Hey,
or something.
bro. You
Ooh, a
know,
dinosaur.
man.
So I ain't never seen a ghost, but I do know this. I felt the essence of something around me. But the thing about my family, you know how Jamaicans are, they call them dopey. So the thing, which is the same as ghosts. The thing about my family though, sometimes you gotta think of they're there to protect you or to oversee over you.
Yeah.
So when I would feel a spirit over me, it's usually I'd be sleeping or I'd be about to go to sleep and I feel like somebody's watching over me. It always felt like it was an older lady watching. I felt that before in my younger years.
You know, it's so crazy you said that because, like, when I was in grad school, I had a woman in my class who read palms and did all that stuff.
Yeah.
And when we were studying, she's like, "You want me to read your, hand?" And I was like, "I don't know." She's like, "No, let me just go ahead." And then she read it. She's like, "Yeah, you got a protector that follows you all around." I was like, "For real?" She's like, "Yeah, she's your great grandmother." And I was like,
They do.
and I'm sitting here like, she's like, "Want me to read more? Yeah, I can tell you some more." I was like, "Nah,
I'm
good."
saying,
You know what I'm saying?
you said enough already.
I'm good. You
But
know
no,
what
I do feel like that. Like they do
You know what I'm
have
saying?
like
Yeah.
ancestors that will.
I think
make sure you're okay.
everyone has a angel that
Yeah,
walks
I agree with
around.
that.
You know what I mean? And it's kind of weird. It's not weird, but it's like it really messes with your mind when you really think about
Because
it.
you think you know how we think.
Yeah.
We think a lot.
Yeah.
And we analyze shit. So I get
That's
it.
true.
But hey, what kids movie that that I can watch right now as an adult? Goonies.
Definitely.
Goonies.
God.
Home Alone. Home Alone is funny as hell.
One
bro.
and two.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Joe Pesci and that other dude.
Oh
man,
God.
hilarious.
The skinny guy was screaming. Oh God, I love that shit.
What's
know
the
what I
movie with the 5? Is that Goonies? No. What's the other one with the little thing you throw water on? That's my movie.
Gremlins.
Gremlins.
Okay.
That's my movie.
I
I can
like
rewatch
Gremlins,
that. And I can watch that, and I still talk to the damn movie. Like, yo, don't put, Gizmo, Gizmo, write it out, Gizmo. Like, I be like, real, Gizmo, write it out. Tell him he can't do
Gizmo
that.
smart them up.
You know, we got hopped in that remote control car.
Exactly.
He's dipping on
Gizmo
them.
smart them
You
up.
know what else? E.T.
See, I ain't
I
never
always
seen
thought E.T. was overrated.
Yeah, I ain't never seen
I watched it because remember you could have. I don't know if anybody. We might be showing our age on this one.
Yeah.
You remember how long E.T. stayed at the movies? E.T.
Yeah, I
stayed
know.
at the movies for about 10 years,
Yeah.
maybe longer.
It came back out again.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So it took us so long to see it. When I finally seen it, I was like, okay.
Yeah, but Home Alone.
It was
boy,
interesting,
that
first of its
shit's
kind,
so
though.
funny, dude. The way them dudes be screaming, that shit's hilarious, dude. You know, I can watch that anytime. You know, actually, Google got a commercial out with the Google Home.
Yeah.
And they had Macaulay Culkin in that playing the same character, older though. You know what I mean?
Miss
kind of
Miss
funny.
Doubtfire.
Doubtfire.
I like Miss Doubtfire.
Oh,
That shit was
yeah,
funny.
that's funny. Yeah.
That shit was funny.
What's the one? What is it? The so mine was the vampire movie I used to love back in the day was Lost Boys. I thought that had the
Ooh,
best movie
that was a good
name
movie, too.
ever, and
Yeah.
I promise you that's the only movie I was like, man, I made me want to be a Lost Boy for real. I was
You
like,
want to be a
that-
vampire?
I want to be one of those that kill vampires.
Oh, Lost.
A Jamaican vampire.
Yeah.
Make a vampire.
That was even worse. That's gonna be even more dangerous.
Hey, but you know what's weird though when I think about that? What movie before Blade had a black superhero that was mainstream in the movies?
I know, right?
I can't think
You can't say Spawn because Spawn was a great movie, but
it wasn't really a
it was a good movie, not a great. It could have been a great
They
movie.
really didn't have him.
They had nobody,
It
right?
wasn't really a superhero.
I'm trying to think, but before Blade,
Nah, I can't think of none.
I can't think of any either.
Let's go.
I'm trying to think of myself like a
I can't think
superhero
of
movie
none.
with a black.
But you know what
Black Lead.
what was boys' movies or TV shows back in the days? You know, Fast Car, Dukes of Hazzard.
No, Kid.
Yeah, Knight Rider.
Knight Rider was my shit.
Yeah, Knight Rider. And what's that other
I'm mad that I like Dukes of Hazzard though. I ain't gonna. I look back. I'm pissed off. I'm pissed off. I like
But
Dukes of Hazzard.
now as an adult, now that I know
Oh
what
my
it's
god!
about,
Now I'm like, these are some racist.
I had the big
Dude, I used to
I had
draw
the big
the car and
wheel.
draw that flag.
I had the big
I didn't know
wheel.
what it was.
I didn't have no.
I had the big wheel. And the big wheel, listen to me, man. The big wheel was orange and black. And I'm riding around, you know, you got the little two little things with these damn confetti.
Why was my parents woke back then? though?
Am I real?
You let me get a car with a
Mama bought me
Confederate
that
flag on
big
it?
wheel. So it wasn't my fault. I was a kid. I was ignorant. I'm not supposed to know better.
The only reason I got my Confederate flag car no more is because I was a train station with my mama, and we was a subway. And I was playing with it, rolling, and it rolled over the edge and fell into the doggone tracks. I was like, oh, mama was like, it's gone now. She was like, oh.
Just
I'm
consider
so
the
glad.
law, son. Just consider the law.
If you think about the stuff you watch, like Dukes of Hazzard, that has so many racial.
It was racist.
Dude.
It was.
Dude,
And I used to stay up and watch that every single. Me and my brother watched every
the
episode.
car jumps, man. They jumping on
I think it
ramps
was on
as a
CBS.
kid. As a kid, you was
We
like,
thought we heard a fast car,
Yep.
and it was loud.
That-
And he was running from the police, and the police couldn't catch him.
That's all I say. You know what's crazy about this
And
whole,
they had
this
dates.
whole movie?
Roscoe P.
Oh, yeah,
And they had days. Come on now.
But was Daisy even our type of fine? She was fine because they made her fine.
She was fine because she had on shorts.
Because she wasn't cute.
And plus, we was boys. Anybody was fine when you was a kid.
So here's the thing about
she
this
had on
one.
shorts.
I know, right?
Let's Dukes has to come out right now with a black cast. It'll be the one episode that lasts 5 minutes. They run from the police. Bah, 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 bah.
Ain't no getting away. Ain't no getting away. If they didn't give him today, they got his mama's house surrounded right now.
You know what show that was really racist, had overtones, but it was funny as hell? All in the Family.
Oh, but that was
Man,
They didn't even
shit-
try to hide that
shit-
one though.
No.
that shit
They didn't
was-
try to hide that.
But
one.
they did come out with the other one.
But that's not, yeah, the Jeffersons came
They didn't
out.
try to hide that. They fed off of that one.
But that shit was funny as, man. Archie Bunker
kind
was
of go
funny
back,
as hell, you
which is
know?
weird how they had that. But then also you gotta remember who was the most woke dude back then, back in the shows. What's the old boy from what's Jake? Not Dynamite dude. What's the
Good Times,
Good
James?
Times? No, what's the young kid name? Who was
Oh, Michael.
Oh, Michael.
Mike was the most woke little mother back
He
then.
was.
He was like, look, mama, Jesus is black. They ain't no Jesus I know, but the white Jesus right here. Well, it says it right here. And Revelation.
He was ready to take that ass.
That was filmed in Chicago,
He wasn't gonna let him.
Yeah, that was in Chicago. Now, the one thing I didn't like about that show, all them years in the ghetto, ain't nobody made it out.
Nobody got out.
They ain't make it out for nothing.
Thelma had
Hold
a
on.
husband and everything.
She was married to a Bears player and
And
they
they
made it
still
out.
couldn't get out. He moved in.
He was a Bears player and you like, we gonna live in the ghetto.
He moved in. Shit.
Hey,
He fell on hard times and moved in to her.
have anybody seen Thelma now?
Thelma still fine. Thelma still fine.
You know what I'm saying?
Still fine.
For real.
Thelma still fine. She ain't never lost it.
So
Her and
KB,
AC Light, they ain't never lost it.
Yeah.
KB talking about what about food, great dishes. We dudes, I don't cook. I don't know, y'all cook?
I could
Yeah,
a little bit.
I don't
I mean, you talking about restaurants or actually food that we make? Because if you ask me about great dishes, the most unique thing I've had since I've been here in Georgia has been spaghetti squash. And I've had it two or three different ways. But I don't know
We
about...
open for suggestions. Go ahead.
No, we open for you to cook. Come over.
Yeah, this is the second time she's been talking about food, so she is making me kind of hungry. So, okay, we're gonna need you to come ahead and do your thing in the kitchen,
Man, for real.
or bring something.
Hey, I want to make sure, yo, I'm not eating all these cherry sours, man. They eat
Oh,
it
no,
too.
I-
You know
No,
what I'm
she's
saying?
talking about all of us.
No. They
Look, I got cherry sours, I got popcorn.
Like Duke was like eating on the terry.
And I got... Yeah, you was there. You was tearing everything up when we first got here. We like,
Hey, last week he like, hey man, pass me those, man. Pass him the whole bowl, man.
No doubt.
Man,
that's crazy.
KB said she talking about food. She made me
Yeah,
hungry
man.
now.
But it's crazy, man, how the shows are back there. You remember during the week, it was like a family event. You know, you knew the Cosby Show came on at 8 o'clock.
Man.
Different World
On
came
Channel
on
5.
at 8:30.
On Channel 5.
You know? Then it was
NBC.
Cheers, and then it was something else. You know what I mean? But it was like all in a row. You know what I mean?
Yo, y'all go ahead on the Cosby Show, but yes, we used to watch. Everybody used to watch the Cosby.
Oh,
y'all,
different world is my shit still.
Yeah, y'all did too, so don't act like y'all didn't.
That shit was
You might hate them now, but y'all watched that.
Cosby Show was the first show that y'all think about everything y'all doing right now online. When half you see these mugs singing the music, who you think was doing that first?
I know, right?
Who you think was lip syncing and doing that music thing first? Cosby Black coming out, baby. You know that?
Yeah. Mom and Daddy anniversary. You right?
They did that like 3 episodes of that.
Yeah,
They had different intros every time.
They did.
yeah. That's it. That was.
Man, it was some good shows.
Yeah, man. You know
Here's
that.
one for y'all though.
What's up?
I remember I had to make a choice between watching an hour of MacGyver or going to turn to the next station and watch the rest of Will Smith, The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Man,
I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna
watch
go
MacGyver,
MacGyver, man.
Cause I'm gonna learn some shit.
I was
MacGyver.
always watching MacGyver.
Will Smith,
you know,
he just
'cause he was
gonna-
always
he gonna have me laugh.
He was always creating those.
MacGyver made a fucking
you know what I
bomb
mean? Yeah.
in a weed field. I'm real talk. MacGyver made a oh shit.
Hey, but
I need to make a bomb. I don't know why he needs to make a bomb at that
Yeah,
time. But he
right.
went in the field, grabbed some grass, some mud, and some water. And this motherfucker came out with a bomb. I don't know how the hell he did it.
Hey, you brought up Knight Rider. You remember back in the days, you know, you want a Trans Am, and you like, yo, you used to always try to beg your parents, hey, get the turbo booster. You know what I'm saying? You really thought that was real. You thought that was
It
real.
was the first car with a GPS and a TV in it. Do y'all remember that?
and make it so bad. If you think about it, we got that now.
Yeah.
That type of car we got now.
They're normal.
My car talk to me.
Yeah.
I just like, hey, take me to. Matter of fact, it's so to the point you can ask you to do something. You know what I'm saying? I'm going here, drive. You know this direction.
A turbo booster. You know,
Okay, so we going forward and back. KB mentioned Martin, then she said I Love Lucy. Now I'm two different eras.
Now I Love Lucy. I ain't gonna front. That show funny as hell, dude.
It is, but it's the same thing. Is what she said. What's the dude's name?
Like
Ricky.
Ricky. Like that.
But it was funny, man. Like
funny.
also too the honeymooners. Oh man, dude.
Did you see
Ralph
Benny
Craig.
Hill?
Yeah, Benny.
Hill?
Oh yeah.
Was my
But
shit.
you see how because he just had the girls.
So let me
man.
ask you a question. Let me ask you a question. You said the honeymooners, right?
Yeah.
That was the most domestic violence show ever. Have you ever watched that show? Bang, zip to the moon, Alice. That's some. Now say that shit now. Say motherfucking cat, lock your ass up. You off the air.
Yeah, you can't say that on TV. But
Yeah.
people talk like that every day, though. You know how
You
that
can't
is.
talk like that now.
Not on
man.
TV, you can't say nothing.
Yeah, all
Can't say that
you
shit.
know what show that was hard, that was tough, that was good, but I never gave it a shot?
What?
MASH.
No,
I started
hated that shit.
dog. Look at the reruns, man. I'm telling you, you
The
don't
only
watch
thing
the
I liked about
It was
MASH
good.
was the theme song used to be going on.
Hell,
When it's time for me to go to bed. That's
Exactly.
the only thing. I
Remember
remember
the
the
things
time
I was like,
to
no, I can't stand
I
mad.
just remember the green tent, and they had like 2 women and like 8 million guys.
That
And when
show was
nobody getting
racist
them.
as
That's all I
hell.
remember.
You know why the dude dressed up in the dress, right?
Why?
Because he was trying to get discharged, honorably discharged. He didn't want to be in the war.
And he was on the whole.
See, you're talking about a show like MASH, you gotta bring in Hogan's Heroes. That was my show. They at least had a black brother in there was about it. They had a brother in Hogan's Heroes.
Hey,
They
you
got
know-
captured by the Nazis, but they was
Hey,
still about it.
you know what?
But I bet he
Three's
wasn't a Hogan
Company.
hero.
Three's Company.
That's different because you had Jack Tripper had two chicks.
He was a shit.
But dude, yo, you know, we
But
was young back then.
wait a minute.
But think
Jack,
about what he
Jack,
said.
Jack lived with 2 chicks.
But he had
Never hit him. Because
But
he had a busload of
But you remember the theme of the show, right?
Yeah.
Why did he live with 2 chicks? Because they thought he was gay.
Yeah.
He had to be a gay dude to live with 2 chicks. Because otherwise that Roper wasn't going to let him live in that house.
You're right. You're right.
But yeah, he still has a best friend. His best friend is a straight whore. His best friend was a pimp.
Larry at the Regal Beat.
Yeah. Three's Company was a good show.
The Regal
Yeah, Three's Company.
Jack had different shit every episode.
Sanford and Son was, yo.
Sanford and Son was good. What about Silver Spoon?
So I watched that because he had all the new gadgets and
It was
stuff.
alright.
It was a play off different
Strokes, yeah, that's why I
Yeah,
like it.
it was
Because
Ah.
remember, I don't have to go to
Yeah.
trains in his bedroom, and I loved them forever. I
Yeah,
still love them.
the way
Yeah,
the way the
biggest
funk
train
bears were, man. I'm sorry, man. I was
Then
like,
y'all watch not Baywatch. What's the oh my gosh.
You better not say no damn Baywatch.
No, I want to say Baywatch. What's the one with the kids? Bell
Mr. Belvedere?
It's alright. Because I'm Saved by the Bell. That's it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I used to
We
watch
watched
that.
We
Yeah.
Dude, I used to be in
Lisa
love with
Turtle.
that
Lisa.
was this come on
I used to be in
Saturdays.
love with Lisa.
Definitely.
Lisa.
And up until what's the name of that strip movie? Remember what I'm talking about? Remember Lisa? Remember it was 5 of them, right? It was Lisa. It was
Yeah,
Zach.
Kelly.
There
Yeah.
was what's Kelly? But what's the girl that did the stripper
The
movie?
tall girl.
The tall girl.
She did.
I love Lisa up
And she
until
was
I
in
saw
Vegas, right? She went to Vegas.
Yeah, did that strip
What was her
movie?
name? What was the name of that movie?
yeah.
I'm sure
love-
KB know it.
I love Lisa
I know
up
it's
until that
in my
movie
head.
came out. I was like, I don't know who the hell Lisa is, but who's this chick?
Yeah, the tall.
Because she was dancing and doing her thing. I was like,
Yeah.
she's fun.
She had the
Yeah,
legs.
yeah,
That
yeah.
good.
KB know it. I know she know it.
Man, it was
KB
crazy.
ain't
bro.
fun that one.
Oh, okay. She
But
know
no,
it.
that I forgot that name of that movie. That was a good movie too, man. But I'm talking about. Remember that one first what's the first superhero show y'all remember?
Superhero by
The Greatest American Hero.
Thank you. That is the one. The Greatest American Hero was
Yes,
my
sir.
first hero show. I was like, dude was
He couldn't even fly straight.
A wacky white dude. Just he got hit
Believe
with.
it or not.
I'm walking on air. I never thought it would be so free.
This dude was
Down
like,
and away.
he was like the most dysfunctional superhero
Who
ever.
could it be?
God.
Believe it or not, it's just me.
Hey,
God.
that's when the theme song. Everybody knew the theme. Shit, you know, you can't even front. We
I
all
watched
watched
The Incredible
Facts.
Hulk.
We all watched the facts.
I was waiting to mention the Incredible
I
Hulk.
watched that show. Me and my
Everybody wanted to because Lou Ferrigno.
Hold on.
Especially when he's transformed.
Here's 2 shows that I guarantee are the same thing: Incredible Hulk and Kung Fu.
Oh man, Saturday Kung Fu.
No, I'm talking about Kung Fu with James Carradine. With the monk, with he burned his wrist.
Yeah.
To get
you talking about the old school movie?
it was a TV show. Remember he'd be walking from place to place in the West. And remember he in the beginning of the movie he said grab the key out of my hand. Oh my, Kung Fu and Hulk and the Incredible Hulk or the Hulk whatever they called it, Bruce Banner, whatever they called it back then. That right there was the two shows. I was like, man, them dudes is the real truth. Cause he'd just come into a town, save the whole town, and he would Kung Fu the hell out of everybody.
He sound cool to me. Oh, Showgirls was the name of the old girl.
Oh yeah, Showgirl. But you know what's weird about stuff about that in Kung Fu? He wasn't Chinese.
That's what made it weird. Because how can you have a show called Kung Fu and it ain't no...
Oh my God. Remember back in the day when the Westerns had the white dudes with the more tan on their face to the Indians? Oh my God. We grew up
Remember
racist.
Bonanza? Remember Hopsy?
Exactly. Dude, we grew up in such a racist culture. It blows my mind, dude. When I sit back, like, think about it. We talk about
Tom and Jerry.
Talk about Deuce. Oh, Tom and Jerry. Remember Manny? Tommy? With the little house shoes on?
If that wasn't racist, there was a old black lady
Exactly.
with big legs, with house shoes, a house gown on all day, and you just seen her brown ankles. Come on now. It don't get no more racist.
Man, we grew up so racist on TV, bro. It blows my mind.
Was it true though?
What? The racism?
No, was it true though? Did black people really? Did black grandmamas really do that?
Yes. No damn cat.
Not around. Well, not no damn cat. But come on now. My grandma used to go around the house with a gown and some house shoes on too. But still, it didn't need to be on no damn cartoon. But I'm just saying.
KB said, "Do y'all remember y'all first kiss?" Honestly, I do. I was young as hell. I think I might have been in kindergarten. And it wasn't a real kiss. Like I wasn't tugging nobody down. It was just my little girlfriend at the time.
I remember. I think mine was like the second. The one that I really remember was my third grade. And I still remember my name, but I ain't gonna put it out there like that.
Man, you got third grade beef? You still got third grade beef?
Man,
no.
I still remember that.
She must be
we was in the apartment with nobody there. You know, I got a twin brother, so I don't know how he wasn't there.
Wow.
But she came over my house, and let me just say, she was my girlfriend because she wore a dress every day. She wore a skirt, real short dress, and every time she bent over, you could see between.
Hold on, what grade was this?
Third grade.
Lord have mercy. You know what? I can't eat front on you because,
and that's why she was my girlfriend, because all the dudes was like, "Oh, she got a dress on," and you know, your mom always told you, "Don't look up under a girl dress." So
look,
I didn't know what I was looking at, but I was just because she said, I was like, "Yeah, I looked under a dress."
What about you, man?
And she was my girlfriend.
What was your first kiss? When was that?
Shit, I can't remember that, dude.
He didn't kiss so many. He can't even remember the first one.
Gosh.
You know,
So let me ask you this. I'll ask y'all this. But y'all remember that one girl that everybody always had at their school that developed a little bit faster than everybody else?
Yeah.
We had one chick. I'm gonna leave her nameless.
Big old. We used to call them milk. You know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
we used to have. Anybody remember back when you had free lunch? You had the wooden lunch tickets.
Yeah.
I guess I'm dating myself
Did you
now.
say the wood was
The wood ones.
are they really wood?
They was wood with a hole. Mine was wood with a hole in the corner. And what they would do is they punch it. They wouldn't punch ours. You get it at the beginning of the week. You got to give it back at the end of the week.
Oh no, we didn't have that. We had the paper ones.
No, we had wooden ones.
Yeah, it's like a booklet.
It's like remember you used to go do the paper route.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, it was like a booklet.
That's
Ours was like a booklet that had
week.
like breakfast or lunch.
No, we didn't have money like y'all had money.
No, we didn't have money. So I'm just saying. That's what they did.
So what we did was we had the wooden like little lunch tokens. This girl used to, and I'm talking about the girl that was well developed. She used to let us run and chase her. What she would do is she'd let us drop our tokens, our lunch tokens, down her shirt. And then it's like, you gotta go get it.
Wow.
So you would run and run. And if you caught her,
like,
you was going down there, but you would miss your token. You'd be grabbing everything.
like, fuck that token. Oh.
And I'm thinking to myself,
She was a
whose
stripper.
daughter was that back then?
She was a stripper.
Heifer do that. Boy,
She was a pre-stripper.
maybe.
She was a pre-stripper. Think about it. You pay money you pay a stripper money. You put it in a little G-strip, and you get to do. Yeah, she was a pre-stripper. What grade was that? Your toy?
That was like maybe I don't know, third, fourth grade. What's up, Vincent? You back from your birthday, man? Vince was out there killing it out there in the seas.
So since we changed it up now, it seems like we're going down to the sexual realm now.
No, we ain't going that route. I'm going by the questions that I see right here. Like,
okay.
I mean, the question was, do you remember your first kiss? And then it was, then that's what I was wondering what everybody say about their first kiss. But then I just want to know if y'all remember the first time y'all was around that type of girl that was like, wow, when you was younger.
I definitely remember.
Type of thing.
Everybody remember that girl at school.
Because I remember for me, when I first really thought about sex was like back in like maybe, I want to say probably first or second grade when we had the same bathrooms. So you'd walk in and you see the girl taking her panties, you'd be like, and you didn't know what you was looking at.
Right, you didn't know what you was looking at.
Exactly.
You just know your mom tell you not to look at it.
Now, my first time that I realized I was on, like I was like the man, third grade, brother.
Third grade.
I had two girls, same time, asked me to be their boyfriend. Two of them. They both came to me and said, will you be our boyfriend? I said,
At the same?
both of y'all?
They said our?
Yeah.
Oh, they came at the same time.
They was best friends. They was arguing about who was going to ask me out first. And they couldn't come to no
Why can't
agreement.
life be that simple?
Let me tell
You
you
can have them
something.
both. You ain't gotta just pick one.
Let me tell you something. Hold on. Let me tell you about the stress of a third grade boy who has two girlfriends. First of all, I had to buy 2 erasers, 2 grips for the pencils. Dude, I was spending so much. I ain't had no money for lunch. I was spending some money on girls. We going to the school store. Oh, I want an eraser. I want an eraser. Oh, I got 2 girlfriends. Let me get 2 erasers. I'm looking back. I ain't got no money. You ain't got but $2.
You gotta buy 2 Valentine's Day.
Man, it was crazy, man. Who said I was a cheater? How am I being a cheater? They both was at the same time. That don't make no
Third grade.
sense.
You wasn't a cheater yet.
I wasn't a cheater. They both came and asked me at the same time.
It was legal.
And they
It's perfectly legal.
Now-
You was third
oh,
grade.
yeah.
Come on.
Yo, in elementary, do you remember, did you have good looking teachers? Because most of my teachers are
Yes.
older.
Miss
Mine
Zarnecki.
was older.
Oakton, 5th grade, Miss Arnecki.
I remember, not in elementary school, but high school, Mrs. Fisher Keller. She was thick as hell. She's the thickest white lady I've ever seen in my life, boy.
My English teacher in college.
Boy, you asked my classmates, boy.
My English teacher in college, I would took F for her. If she would gave me some time today, I would took F for her. But no, I remember Miss Arnecki used to be, and she was just to us fine because we didn't know anything better. She was probably a 20-plus-year-old
grade.
out of, college.
Yeah, in second grade we had a
Yeah.
teacher, man. She had a big old dong. And
Man.
one of my
didn't notice all that back then.
one of my classmates, we all had crushes on her. You know, we did little boy crushes.
She probably was real nice, too.
And my boy, he used to always, he was like always getting in trouble, so she
Yeah.
babied him. And so he could get away with everything. And I remember one time she was writing on a chalkboard, because back then you had the chalkboards and
Yeah.
like that. And he ran up behind her and slapped her on that booty. You know what I'm saying? Hey man.
Did he get away with
Yeah, he got away with it. She turned around like, I still remember that day. She turned
Hold on,
around
he
that,
smacked her on the ass and got away with it?
got away with it.
What kind of classroom did y'all have?
Hey,
Everybody's
bro.
hand up their ass?
Before cameras come.
And we was sitting there like, oh.
I'm gonna try tomorrow.
KB
You let
said,
him do it.
KB said Mr. Smith, 4th grade, he was so fine. First of all, that was somebody's daddy. That's disgusting. That was someone's father.
Oh
KB.
my God, shame on you.
Shame on you.
Stupid.
Look at
Oh my God, get out of here, man.
Nah, but you don't be knowing what you be thinking about when you that young age, man. Y'all remember this? I don't know if y'all did
Do
this. in
you
school.
remember?
Go ahead.
This ain't gonna be educational. Do you remember the first time you was or any time when you would be in class and your ass had a Woody and your teacher called your ass up to that damn chalkboard to answer a math
I was
problem?
damn cool to get up. I'd be like, no, I don't know that shit.
Dude, you stupid.
I was too cool to get up. Like, I don't know that shit.
Hey, shit.
Oh, you got away with that? They be like, no, you gonna come over here. I'm gonna help you figure it out. Come on, baby. Oh.
First of all, I was too cool, and then also I was a smart ass kid. So by the time she said, "Does anybody have the answer?" It's 48. And then I ain't saying,
She didn't ask you how to do that.
Nope. No, it's 48.
Our teachers always ask you, oh yeah, come on up and show us how you got that answer.
I'm like, no,
Yeah, I just carried the one. No, come on up here. I'm like, oh God.
Hey, do y'all remember this thing kids used to do back in the day with the breathing thing, where you would bend over for like, I think it's 4 deep breaths, you stand up, they push your chest, and you pass out. Remember all the dumb shit? Dude, think about this dumb shit we used to do before, like they had like Twitter and the shit they got now, where motherfuckers doing dumb shit, dumb challenges. But I remember back in the day, we used to do this shit where you would bend over, take like, I think it's 10 deep breaths, you'd stand up and then somebody push your chest, and immediately you'd pass the fuck out. And you'd be sitting there like, oh, he gonna wake up, he gonna wake up. And then the person would wake up like maybe 30 seconds later.
That sounds
Oh,
crazy.
wow, I know, right? I never
Oh
heard
yeah,
that.
it was crazy. It was crazy shit.
Yeah, I don't care if I consented to
You
that
remember,
shit.
you remember when
been
that one
around
reporter
like
was
that.
talking about the wrestling is fake and Hulk Hogan put him to sleep? You know what I'm saying?
You remember? I think that was fake too, though.
Because he was bleeding too, because Hulk Hogan.
But you don't even
I
think
mean,
like that.
I don't know if I don't know. I'm one of those conspiracies. I gotta
Mark-
see it, man. I gotta.
Nah.
Doctor, what happened, doctor?
Exactly.
Tell me what happened. You remember we used to take fluoride
You remember them little mouthwashes they used to make you take in school? Do you remember that?
I had to do that.
They used to make us, I think it was like every Wednesday or something like that. They come around with like those little lunch trays, and they'd be having like these little small
Dude, they was cloning y'all.
small cups. They had like
Cloning
small
y'all.
little cups. I was in North Chicago.
But don't forget, I ain't grew up in North Chicago.
You're right. They had these small little cups, and they put like some kind of fluoride or something in there, and you had to, everybody had to take it, unless you had a doctor's excuse, and nobody had a doctor's excuse.
I didn't do that. I remember they used to sometimes give out, when the dentist would come to the school, they'd give out toothbrushes, and everybody used to be like,
I remember
fight
that.
you over a toothbrush.
I remember that.
They used to fight you over a toothbrush. Like, no, I don't want that one. No, I don't want that one.
I remember them assemblies and
You
everything.
remember back in the days?
Do you remember the DARE program?
The Dare.
I wouldn't probably have that either.
You didn't have the DARE program? They didn't want y'all to stay on there.
I was in Chicago, man. They give a
Oh, yeah, you right. Okay,
half
I
the
get
dudes
it.
that was half the dudes was moving weight that worked with us. They're
Ain't gonna be no DARE up in here. Shit, y'all fucking with our money.
Everybody had that dare. Say, just say no. You know what I'm saying?
Hell no, don't say no, say yes. We trying to pay bills, man.
Yeah,
You finna do all that.
You know what? You know what? It's so crazy. You know when we think about it back then, we used to play tackle on concrete.
We did.
Tackle on concrete, jump over like narrow spots, walk
Yeah.
home. We used to take the most dangerous route, walk
Yeah.
over like buildings and shit.
We did.
Dude, I did so much dangerous stuff, and I was like, thank God I survived. This is
Grab-
dumb stuff.
Picking up bottles, and throwing them on the ground, trying to break them.
Remember, what's that
Stepping on
game?
bees.
Remember Stitch?
Oh, God.
Catching bees in a bottle. You know what I'm saying?
I remember Stitch.
Y'all remember you ever play
Oh,
Stitch?
my God.
What's that?
Y'all probably called it something else. That's all it is.
So what you'd do is it'd be a bunch of y'all. It'd be
Yeah.
that blue, not the tennis ball, but that blue rubber ball.
The small one.
Yeah.
Hard. Yeah.
You throw it against the wall. As it bounces off, if it comes off and you catch it, you good.
Yeah.
But if you miss it,
If you fumble it,
you gotta run head first into the brick wall
and
before
touch
somebody tag your ass with that ball.
Peg you as hard as they could with that shit.
So it don't even matter that you running towards the wall. They still gonna throw the
They
ball
gonna
at your
throw it
ass,
in.
no matter what. You can touch the ball,
don't
duck,
matter.
nigga.
you still gonna get it.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Play that.
Stitch was
Yeah, we used to play
no
that.
joke, man.
What about smear queer?
Smear the queer. I don't even know where that name came from.
I don't know.
Because in Chicago we call it rough and tumble, and
Okay.
when I moved up to North Chicago they call it smear the
Smear
queer.
the queer, yeah.
And I was like, that game sounded weird, but I was like, I know what y'all
You know
talking
what the
about.
game is.
Yeah.
So what? I forgot. So Smear queer was.
I had no damn. It was football
It's
with no
football.
damn touchdowns.
It's, right. Exactly. You would just basically
Dude,
just run. from
everybody
end to
hits you,
end.
and after you hit the ground hard as hell, you got to get up and throw the ball up in the air.
If they tackle you,
Yeah.
you throw the ball up, and whoever catch the ball, you got to
You're
take
the
his
one.
ass.
Oh, yeah.
And
That's
that's you
all.
getting chased by everybody.
So the
Yeah.
game was never over.
There was no end zone. There was just you just run that way or that way, that way or that way. Man, remember the other game, King of the Hill? We played that in the snow. You get on top of it, so it'll be a mountain of snow someplace, right? You be like, we about to play King of the Hill. You go to the top of the hill, be like, I'm the king of the hill. Out of no damn direction, somebody wham push your ass off,
Yeah.
and then somebody else like, I'm the king of the hill. Now you doing this on the hill,
Basically the same.
Yeah.
man, please.
I know.
We played all
I know.
them
You sit
games.
here right now. You got children. You got a son?
Yeah.
What does he say? Yo, I'm going out to play tackle on the concrete. You be looking at Mike. He's crazy.
They so bougie right now.
I know, right?
They kids different now. They like
I'll be
touching somebody.
Look, my kid's school is about maybe 8-9 blocks away. I wouldn't even trust them to cross the street right about now. They wouldn't even know how to get across the street right about now.
Do you remember
They get
how
lost?
far we used to have to walk?
Bruh, I used to walk from Evanston to Chicago just so, from Chicago to Evanston just so I can go to the good schools.
Man.
My mom used to use a different address in Chicago or in Evanston, but I used to have to walk from Chicago across the borderline because I could go to the good schools.
Yeah.
And then coming home, I used to have to worry about getting jumped by the bullies. So what I used to do is we'd get our little money at the end. We'd go to the little corner store. We used to take our chips. We knew they could take our shit, so we couldn't fight them. What we would do to have our own little laugh at the end, we'd spit at them. Literally, you see about
Enjoy that.
we'd be like, back then chips 25 cents, by the way.
Yeah,
We'd be
25
like, and we'd be walking, and I'm like, man, what y'all got? We ain't got no money. We ain't got no money.
We got
chips.
nothing with these
We ain't got
chips.
no
You
money.
want some?
Wham! They gone. We're like, hey, they walk off.
I spit them though.
Oh, we wouldn't say it out loud.
I chase your asshole.
We knew better, you know what I'm saying? The bigger kids will
Chase
fuck
you
you
over.
up.
What you say, Paul?
Yeah, man.
Exactly, man. That's hell of a. I'm gonna call this episode the reminisce.
That was childhood though, man.
Yeah.
That was, man.
Yeah.
Man, dude, I hear so many people nowadays that say, I'm like, they're like, yeah, my son, I gotta go pick him up, or my daughter gotta pick him up. I'm like, don't you? I said, why you gotta? Well, I said, why you gotta pick him up? Why can't you? I'm not. I'm just. It's so many crazy people out here, and I'm sitting there like, it's just about as many crazy people as it was back then as it is now.
Yeah.
So ain't nothing changed, just the people.
I'm gonna come up with a clothing line. I ain't gonna say the name, but it has to do with us growing up. Actually, I can say the name because I'm not gonna steal this. They don't know what I'm talking about. We was called Latchkey Kids. That's why.
Yeah.
That's what we was called.
Yeah.
But I want to come up with a clothing line called Latchkey Kids.
Yeah.
Because we grown now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And we understand what that word. You ask somebody else, they don't have no idea what Latchkey Kid is.
Not even.
We was the original Latchkey
Shoot, if
Kids.
you leave a kid home now, man, you might have DFF, whatever they call
DCFF?
Yeah, right
we
at
had
your door.
We had the key on the shoestring that you had to get
Yeah.
around your. It was your
Cause we
old
all-
tennis shoestring.
yeah,
You carried it around your neck so you don't lose it.
Only thing you had to go.
And you go in the house. Don't answer the damn door.
Yeah.
Don't
Yeah.
answer the phone.
Nope.
Go get you a snack. Don't turn the stove on.
Yep.
Yep.
Sit in front of the TV, find your show until I get home.
And the only time
thing
you
you can do anything is to go use the bathroom.
Yep.
That's
Yep.
it.
And you can answer the phone, but it's after that other
Oh,
ring.
you gotta
It has to
get-
be that.
you gotta get the
it's-
code.
It's the ring code they give you. It's
Yeah.
like if I call
And
and it
hang up.
ring once, and I call back and it ring. That's me.
That's that's true.
Back to back call is mama.
That's true.
Any other call? Nope.
That's true. Now they
That's
trying to
crazy,
hear that now.
Nah.
Now they got cell phones now, but I mean, I don't see it. The responsibility level, I think, is still the same. I think just different tools.
Yeah.
Because you know how
Oh, man.
I used to lose my key all the time, but you know, I can see even if you give a kid, if they don't take keys now, they got phones.
Yeah.
Responsibility still the same. If they gonna go out and play or whatever, you can easily lose that phone or break that
And
phone.
now- and now
that
look
ain't
how we-
changed at all.
And look how we spoiled them now. Now
Exactly.
I'm the type of person, I got keyless locks. They walk
Yeah,
up to the
exactly.
door, they got to remember a code.
Exactly.
You know, they hopefully they remember the code to get in because I don't trust my kids with a key.
Yeah.
Literally, I don't.
Yeah.
Make it so bad when they get to my house now, they ring the doorbell. I'm watching them on camera. And the other day I saw my kids, they both got here. They both got to the door at the same time, and one of them didn't have their key. Other one was like, oh, I think it's in my backpack. Somehow the bottom lock was locked. They both looked at each other like, what we gonna do? How we gonna get in the house? I'm like, y'all supposed to. I gave them keys.
Yeah.
They can't even remember to keep the key in the backpack. Luckily, they had the key, pulled it out, opened the door. I'm like, boy. I'm telling you, I wouldn't trust these kids nowadays walk across the street.
I feel you.
I wouldn't be able to trust. I used to
I don't know
walk.
if they would know how to. I don't know. See, that's what scares me. Is they don't. I don't know if they're gonna know how to respond to certain situations.
Nah.
You know, or if it doesn't cause issues later on.
Or pay
because-
attention to simple crap around you.
Because it's not like
But if you
if you're in a good neighborhood and stuff like that,
Yeah.
they don't know. Like we was always raised, lock your door at night.
Yep.
You cross the street, look both ways.
Yep.
You go in the house, you look and see who's looking
Say
at
they
you,
you
who's
look
around.
both ways. Man, cats don't even look both ways these
They be on their
days.
phone,
They just
walking
walk.
and texting.
Nah, they just get rides. They just get rides.
Yeah, they just
Parents
walk.
just get
Yeah,
rides.
they just walk.
Yep.
And you sit there like, yo, man, you ain't even looking. You know what I'm
I mean,
saying?
they just get rides.
You know?
All the parents like, yeah, all the mothers be like, yeah, I'm just gonna give him a ride. And I'm like, I don't get it. Well, you live
KB,
right here.
I got 2 kids. He says, how many kids do I want? I could do 2 more. You know, I could do 2, maybe 3. But I'll be honest with you, if I don't have kids with the next woman I get with, I'll adopt. I'll adopt at least two American teenagers.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like maybe 13 or 14-year-old boys. If I don't have kids in the next maybe 6 years. Because it's different for me. I date younger women anyway because it's just what I attract. So I'll always end up probably being with somebody who's younger than me. It's just normal. It's just gonna happen, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yo, we kind of went on a tangent on several different things on this episode. We're gonna call this episode Reminisce. You know what I'm saying? Talking about past this, past that.
Miscellaneous.
Exactly. I'm gonna call this. I think we'll call it
Reminisce. Okay.
We talked about so
I like
many. You have 2, a girl and a boy. And you don't want no more? No, that's cool. I mean, wait. Why don't you want no more? Aren't those kids precious?
I mean,
Aren't they God's gift to Earth? Wait a minute, how old are they? You said boy and girl, because mine are 11 and 13, so they're at the age now where they take care of themselves. I don't know what it would be like to have 2 babies.
yeah.
Woo! I wouldn't know what
Just
that'd be.
imagine, I ain't.
That'd be difficult.
I haven't had any yet, so
That's probably why I want to adopt 13-year-olds. I couldn't know what to do with 2 babies. I wouldn't know what. I ain't trying to do that again. I already had my stint in doing that.
Shake my head all day like I don't know.
Nah. Hey, we had a good little show. We're gonna reschedule Misha Lucas. We had a miscommunication on the time and stuff like that. And this all kind of rolled into the after show anyway, so which is good. We still did our show. We got our content and everything like that. So we definitely put it up. Your son is 17 and your daughter is 10.
You had a 7-year
That's a big
lag.
gap. That's a big gap. Wow. So
17-year-old must have worked you over.
She thought she was done.
No, that 17-year-old worked her over. She was like, all right, you 17 now. You got past that little awkward stage. I want to have another one.
Oh,
yeah.
wow.
So you let the 7-year-old, you had a little sister, huh? Okay.
What, was it planned? Let's ask her that. Was it planned, KB?
Oh, she said she wants to travel now. Was
Was your 10-year-old planned?
Was 10-year-old plan?
Or was that late in life? Like, oh man, I didn't know this was. Oh, I'm pregnant.
Now you want to travel. You can travel with kids though. It's just more expensive. I mean, I travel.
But you got to keep you got to be responsible though too. I get her. You got to keep looking out for them like you at home and stuff too.
She says it was not planned.
No, see that's normally what happened. My aunt, I had an aunt like that. She had all her kids, and then all of a sudden, all her kids were grown, and then she had a baby, and we were like, wow.
She said it was that late night LOL.
I figured that's what it was. That's why I asked you that. I didn't want to say it until you said it, but I figured that's what
That
it was.
is too funny.
That's one of those you got caught up. I feel you.
She said, I ain't traveling with no kids. Shoot, you better get on one of them Disney cruises. You get on a Disney cruise, you don't even know they up on the cruise with you.
Yeah, she said she don't want to be responsible. She just want to go have her a good time, and she don't want to think about nothing.
Mess around on travel with your kids, see if you have more out there being wild. See, them kids keep you grounded. Mess around on travel like, oh, you know what? We can't do this like we did back in the early 90s. That's how we got these two, though.
That's how we gonna have smoke too.
Exactly.
See that?
Hey, we about to sign off, y'all. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. Once again, real talk to you. Hope y'all shared the show. We'll share this one out there in the public and everything like that. But this is one of our shows we just like to do. Don't call it reminisce, but we gotta get out of here because I'm actually hungry for real, like real food.
Really, KB got me hungry.
Yeah, I think.
She
But
did.
I'm gonna tell y'all what
Don't
we
be
end up
teasing us with
doing.
no food, KB, and you ain't
Exactly.
gonna bring none. Don't talk about food.
I'm gonna tell you what we're gonna end up doing. I can tell you right now what I'm about to end up doing. I'm going right to Wingstop.
Alright.
Wingstop it is. I'm gonna get my 10
Cool.
wings.
Food.
Yep. So hey, we signing off
You
right
know what?
now.
We on our way to KB house.
What? Okay, you live far. She on the west side, past the
Man, we gonna go to Wingstop. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
We're on the KB house.
So hey, once again, y'all appreciate y'all for tuning in. You know, it's your host Real, had LM,
Yeah,
and of
yeah.
course we got Do. You know what I'm saying? Do what we do. You gotta eat healthy. Look, you keep talking about what we need to do. What
But you ain't
need to
cooking.
do is get some food forward.
Be a role model. Come on,
And that's
man,
Skinny
cook.
Pop. That's Skinny Pop popcorn. It is healthy. It has sea salt. Hey, KB, I need you on the show. All right, so please let me know when you can do the show on Thursday, and I get you one of these shirts made by Create My Tees Too, who is Steph the chef, who did our shirts for our show. So holla at me, let me know. And shout out to anybody else that wants to sponsor the show too. We are waiting for other sponsors. Obviously, you see, we can do anything as far as we can have you sponsor food, we can have you sponsor our water, whatever it is. Put your name on it, have you sponsor. You know, so holla at us if you want to bring your show. If you want to bring your product on our show and be one of our guests, that's totally cool too. We'll lay your whole table out with your product. So holla at us. We about to get off the air. Hey Ben.
Dog, we ain't gonna jump. You don't worry about it.
What up, Ben? Benji?
Is that Benji?
Part of the original Whatever Crew.
Whatever.
Hey, the Whatever Crew. That's Benji. He's the third part of this
The
Whatever.
Washingtons. All about the
All
Washingtons.
about the Washingtons, baby.
Ah,
Hey, but yeah, KB, no, we're not going to jump you, but I would love to have you talk about anything we talk about, you know. We stick to a main topic, though, but that'll be next time if you decide to ever get on the show and not be scared. If you ever do decide, I'll get you one of these shirts. All right? So, yo, Benji, love you, man. Talk to you later,
love
man.
you, bro.
But yo, we about to sign off because you know it is that time. And once again, y'all, appreciate y'all watching, checking us out. Don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube page, Real Talk to You. Go ahead and like the Facebook page, Real Talk to You. And go ahead and go on the Instagram page, Real Talk to You Media. All right? So what up? What up? Whatever. With Ben Bennett.
Whatever.
Hey, Ben, you hungry?
Y'all.
Yo, hungry. That's my guy. Hey, man, love you, man. Talk to y'all later, man. We signing off. Once again, Real Talk to You. Check us out. This show will be edited and put up. Plus, it's whatever.
You know it.
It'll be edited and put out. Plus, also, just so you know, uploading the Get Happy Lady podcast on Real Talk to You. I'm also uploading the Cats Cafe poetry event I just did on 12/15. All that'll be on YouTube. It'll also be on the clips will be through Facebook and Instagram. So definitely check us out. Subscribe, like, and share, people.
Make sure you watch the Cypher on the Cats Cafe. Watch the Cypher.
Cypher is
Bonus
nice.
footage. Bonus footage. Watch
yes.
that.
Stay tuned at the end for the bonus footage.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. We will holler at y'all. We got to sign off. I'm hungry. All right, Ben. Peace.